The internet can totally see you now. Time to become a teen boss and start my own business. Or whatever. Welcome, everybody, to the YouTube website stream. Greetings, Joe Public. Welcome to Celeste, the B-sides. Deep hurting. Deep hurting. Hey, Radazazzle. I was looking for a GIF of the deep hurting from Mystery Science Theater 3000 so that I could put it in the corner of this stream, but then I was like, nah, that would be close enough to having a face cam. I don't want it. Here, I'll do this. After I make my posts, I'll look for it, and then we'll put some deep hurting on. Nope. That's a preview of my own stream. I don't want that. Alright. Hi. Hello, everybody. It's time for us to experience the hell that is the Celeste B-sides. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be entertaining, at least. I'll say that. Is it gonna be a good time? Maybe for you. But hey, I'll also be here. Alright. Let me find a GIF of deep hurting. You know what I should stream next? Dragon's Dogma. I could use viewer puns for some audience participation. That might be fun. That might be a fun time. Sure. Just get good. Deep hurting. Oh, it's not animating. Why is it not animating? It's a GIF. Animate, damn you. How do I make deep hurting animate? It's a GIF, but it won't animate. Alright, maybe if I add it as a video file, it will animate. Media source. God, what if media source actually does work? Or maybe browser source? Surely not. Okay, no, that's clearly not correct. Get out of here, browser source. Radazazzle says he's never seen Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's worth a watch. It's worth watching. Good stuff. Maybe it is media source. No, it's not. Damn it. Oh well. I've got some actual deep hurting for you. Like, don't worry, before we get this started, I've got some stuff I found on Twitter to show you that's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful, and we'll experience it together. I'm just gonna put them down there in the corner. Oh, hey, it is animating. Deep hurting. Deep hurting. Hey, Redshirt 17. Welcome to Deep Hurting. We'll put them in the other corner so they're not covering up the palm trees. So I've got some wonderful stuff for you folks to see before we get started, because I was reading some tips on how to become a YouTube superstar from a very young age. So we're gonna check those out. No, not X Hamster. I don't want to go to X Hamster. That's incorrect. No. Is this game really that bad? No, this game is great, but the B-sides are very hard, which is why this is deep hurting. Because the B-sides and the C-sides are way, way harder than anything else in the game. That's right, Rock the House MD. YOLO! Yup, go to X Hamster and get banned. That's what I wanted to do. I don't know why that came up when I was typing in what I was typing, but... yeah, so we already did the B-side for, Chapter 1, and we now need to do the B-sides for Chapters 2 through 8, which is probably going to take more than one stream because the B-sides are very hard. And the C-sides, you don't even want to know. Okay, so, I've been wondering how to become an internet celebrity, and there's good news. I now know how, and I found this on Twitter, and now I can share it with you too. Everybody, this is Teen Boss Magazine. You can dream big and learn fast, everybody. There are a couple of episodes that have the deep hurting gag. Just look for the especially bad films, and that's when they do the deep hurting gag. Okay, so this is Teen Boss. You can build your brand by being you. You know JoJo? You know JoJo, Teen Boss? Yeah, well, JoJo reveals how she went from tween to tycoon, and how you can too, everybody. Do you want to go from tween to tycoon? No? You don't? You'd rather not do that? Oh, well... well, what about the toy that made two teens $15,000 in 1 week? And look, it's very obviously it's very obviously fidget spinners. Is this real? Oh, you fucking bet this is real. Yeah, this is real. It goes on. How to start a YouTube channel. Oh, thank God. Brooklyn and Bailey. Oh, dude. I'm so glad that Brooklyn and Bailey and their terrifying Uncanny Valley grins are teaching me how to become a YouTube superstar. Oh God, they're like, it's like they're staring into my fucking soul. They're real girls. They're not those fake girls. 25 ways to make $25. It's easier than you think. Yes, this is a real magazine. Yes, it is. Well, thank God Teen Ba $$ is here to help us decode all that business lingo like monetization, copyright claim, fair use, lawsuit. Oh man, Barbara Corcoran from Shark Tank. You know, that show that teens watch a whole lot. Damn, dude. Who even are some of these people? What is this? I started my own slime business. That almost seems fake. Dude, turn your piggy bank into millions. I gotta see if Teen Boss has a Facebook page. Who the fuck are these people? Who are these people? Who is Simon Britton? Who are you? This is a child. Is this a child? This is a child. This is like barely a teenager. Why is he setting his dick on fire? Good Lord! This is what kids are doing these days, huh? This is fucking gold, dude. You now? Really? Wait, hold on. You now? Why the fuck would anybody post on you now? Isn't you now fucking defunct? You now won't even load for me when I go to it. I don't think you now is even functional anymore. Also, they've got a section that it says is called girls. I don't know if that's for girls or if that... Dude, I don't know what these teens are up to, but they're bosses. That's what they are. Anyway, I found this and it made me very sad, so I figured I would show you all before we got started. Let's now that we're in the mood for some deep hurting. Okay, you didn't know that would be the kind of deep hurting that you were going to experience today, did you? Let's play Celeste. So, last time we collected pretty much everything. We beat the game, and we reached the final chapter. So now we are going to do the B-sides. I still don't have all of the hearts, but I'll collect those on my own time. Hell yeah. So we already did the B-side for the first chapter, which I did surprisingly well on. Surprisingly well on. Oh yeah, Ted Anderson. These teen stars, they're all interchangeable. I really love Tanner Scrungus. You know, Tanner Scrungus, 50,000 subscribers. He's only got like 30,000 views on each video, but I mean, Tanner Scrungus, he's up and coming. He talks about how school life is pretty hard for him. He talks about how like about his experience with taking girls to the pizzeria, taking them to see the latest Star Wars film, product ad included. He talks about how you can design your own website for your teen escapade with Wix.com, Squarespace, and all that stuff. Oh, dude, I love Chad Marbles. Chad Scrungington. Oh, that guy. That guy's so funny when he talks about how he did his homework the other day. It's the B-side for Chapter 2. This is gonna be great. The B-sides have good music. Let's do it. Starting off strong. When do they start saying racist things? Oh, I don't know. Probably as soon as they get, like, moderately popular. Ark! Great. I fucked it. So the bird is teaching me how to do the jump thing, but I already know how to do it. Let's do it. Dies immediately. Ain't that the story of my life? So for those of you that haven't seen the B-sides before, they have even more precise platforming than the normal sides. And if you fuck up once on a room, it's pretty much over with and you have to die and restart it. Like, it's the kind of thing where, like, all of the room for error that the main game had, what little there was, oh, that's gone now. Oh, that's super gone, dude. You don't even know how gone it is. It's like that one song, Real Gone, that was used in that, I think it was Cars that song was in. You know. Maybe it was like Herbie. Oh god. Oh, I'm not quite, I'm feeling a little bit of pressure right now. Pressure to perform. Ooh! I'm so good. I can't believe how good I am at video games, dude. So how's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing okay. I got up from a nap a little while ago. That's how you know. that I am a young, hip man ready to be a teen boss. Cause that I got up from a nap at like fucking 6 p.m. Time to spend the evening playing video games, am I right? Fucking what? I don't even know what to do here. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, alright. I understand what to do here. I just have to do this in the correct order and not get murdered. Although I am a big fan of getting murdered. It's one of my more preferential ways to spend Sunday. Can't get killed by the ghost if you kill yourself. That's life advice right there. That's life advice from Max Squiddly Dingus from Teen Boss Magazine. Did the stream die for anybody else? Ted Anderson says the stream died for him. It's not showing that I'm disconnected. I don't know. It says I'm fine for me. Oh! 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 Oh, wow. I think I just bumbled into doing that correctly. Eh. See, this is where you discover that actually I'm a god at platforming, and like, I was just fooling you all by pretending to be bad the whole time. What? Oh, okay, it's just Ted Anderson. Okay. Wait, I don't get it. Maybe if I could do this. I don't get it. Because I can't... Oh, wait, I get it. Okay, got it. Got it! I forgot that I guess I didn't think about that doing that restores your dash. Okay. Oh man, Map Twiltbus, dude. Map Twiltbus is my favorite 14-year-old YouTuber. Can you believe he's only 14 and already he has a nose piercing? Eyebrow piercings? Fucking got more followers than Theo on Instapics? Dude. Pretty talented. How did I just do that room? Like, maybe Teen Boss has given me the drive and determination to succeed. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe the reason I'm doing so well on this is all because of Teen Boss. I know, he's only... Man, that Max Stroganoff, that guy, that kid, he's only 13 and a half years old. He's not 13. He's only 13 and a half. And he's already said some of the most racist shit I've ever heard. Wow. Ted Henderson says, thank goodness he apologized before Portugal declared war. God damn it. Yeah, maybe the piercings are fake. I don't know. Maybe Twerp Tiddly Dingus is like a... Maybe he's just a big faker. I don't know. I'm sure these kids are all demonstrating their real personalities on their YouTube channels. What? How? What? I don't get it. I don't have enough grip. I'm not grippy enough. Seriously though, it made my fucking day to know that there are magazines specifically for like old people pretending to be hip youngsters. Like, oh, we know what the kids of today like. The kids of today, they're big fans of becoming YouTube superstars now that Vine is fucking dead. Well, I think I just discovered a secret shortcut. Yeah. Oh God. Careful. 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 Ooh! Oh, fuck. I should have gone diagonal. What is the worst thing a YouTuber's ever done? Well, there's this guy named C. Jacobs, right? And he solicits money from unsuspecting people that watch his videos by bragging about his Patreon. You guys know I have a Patreon at patreon.com/CJ. Fuck it. Yeah, the trend of reaction videos is the worst thing that a YouTuber has ever done. Fuck filming a dead body. That's small potatoes. God. Oh. Oh. Holy shit, I did it. Wow. I actually didn't have that much trouble with that. That wasn't deep hurting at all. That was very mild hurting, if anything. Patreon.com/CJacobsSA. The American healthcare system is extorting me for literally thousands of dollars for necessary surgery to save my life. Donate to my Patreon today to help me pay my bills. Ah! Oh god, I don't get it. Just replace the entire soundtrack with me. It's like that Half-Life mod that replaces the stuff, like all the sound effects with his voice. Just replace all that with me shilling my Patreon. I'm sure that won't get annoying. The meticulous and well-crafted soundtrack for this game just replaced with some dickhead going, donate, donate. I bet some fucker has actually done something like that too. Like, oh man, I really like this game. Let me turn it into an advertisement. For me. It's all about me and my brand. Alright, we need to think about this. I need to think about what I'm doing here. Okay, no. When it disappears, I need to have a dash. And I need to do that, but better. Damn it. Why is this so hard? I cannot walk without rhythm. I'm disturbing the worm so hard right now. Yeah, there we go. Done. Black Moonrise. Well, that was fun. That actually wasn't so difficult compared to the first B-side, which gave me a lot of trouble. Hey, we get to see all these cute end screens again. Only 26 deaths? Wow, that's barely even more than the normal level. What was my deaths for the first B-side? 83. Although, to be fair, the first B-side was pretty damn hard. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. Although the hotel is an extremely long chapter, so this is probably going to be quite a bit more painful. Oh, this is great already. Ooh! Oh. Yeah, Elsa Gate is the Elsa tooth surgery thing, right? Where it's like the auto-generated videos or whatever. Where it's like, oh shit, dude, Elsa, pregnant Spider-Man, Elsa tooth surgery fart video. I feel like the title people have assigned to that is like a little bit misleading, because like people are all about like, oh shit, dude, what did people do wrong this time? But it's not really like, it's more a platform based problem than like a person thing. So assigning a hashtag gate term to it kind of, I don't know. It kind of has implications these days, I guess, using a term like that. Oh shit, dude. The only thing worse than terrible YouTube videos is when normal media hears about it, says Ted Anderson. Oh, I fucking agree, dude. I super agree. Like, fucking news media talking about, like, internet celebrity stuff is... It's fucking excruciating. That's the real deep hurting right there. You want deep hurting? Well, they'll give you deep hurting. How do you do, fellow kids? Did you know there's a site called YouTube where kids can look up videos of violent video games? That kind of shit. You know about this PUBG? It's a game where you played Lord of the Flies. 100 people being trained by the military to kill their friends. You just don't get it. Time to make C. Jacobs famous on the news. Please don't. I don't want to be on the news. I don't want my YouTube channels to ever get more than, like, moderately popular. Like, that's what I've learned from, like, watching, like, Let's Players, like, turn out to be shitheels. Is like, being popular makes you into a shitheel, even if you were a good person before that. Unless you're like Markiplier, who's like always like the nicest, sweetest guy. Like, unless you're Markiplier or like harshly critical, becoming extremely popular is not a good thing. You don't want that to happen to people who you follow who aren't that popular. It's like, oh, I wish success and the best for YouTubers like Captain Disillusion. Like, that guy deserves to have a lot more viewers. But boy, I hope he doesn't turn out like PewDiePie. Although Captain Disillusion is a pretty nice guy, so I don't think he would anyway. But you get what I mean, where like extreme popularity gives you an inflated sense of self that a lot of these people do very, very bad things to their mental health with. All I care about is Patreon money. I don't care about you or your views. I just care about the dollars that you put in my pocket. Or my bank account, so I can buy Bitcoin. I also feel that Harshly Critical has kind of dropped off a little bit. He's kind of trying to get rid of the Harshly Critical kind of brand, I guess, and just be him. Which, I mean, that's an admirable goal, actually. Like, me, I don't really have that problem, right? Because I don't really use an internet moniker. Like, my internet name is just C. Jacobs, because that's my name. But, like, if you use, like, a username as your name, it's kind of hard to step away from it once you want to become a serious, like, video production guy and all that stuff. So, you know, fair enough on him for wanting to get away from all that, but his content hasn't really changed to match his new attitude, sorta. So, you know, in his case, alright, like, maybe the popularity thing isn't really affecting him too much in any way, positive or negative. But anyway, my point is, right, like, people who are, like, smaller time YouTubers who are not PewDiePie, not extremely super crazy popular, like, what I have learned from following some of these people is that becoming super extremely crazy popular is not really what you want to happen to them. Like, I think it's best for them to stay moderately popular, because like really, really blowing up, it does things to a person's psyche that not everybody can handle. Oh, I almost had that too. I really should have just I really should have just been braver. Actually, I'm Chris Jericho. That's... I was lying to you about the Jacobs. I was Chris Jericho the whole time. I know, I should have taken the easy way, but I wanted to get my dash back from the spring, and, well, look how well that turned out for me. What I should do, right, is I should start making those, like, automatically generated videos, like, Pregnant Max Payne 3 speedrun the... Pregnant Max Payne 3 speedruns the surge to tooth surgery. There we go. Ted Anderson says, true story, I had literally never heard of Darkside Phil until you mentioned him on here. Oh, wow. That's impressive, Ted Anderson. Although I suppose I don't blame you for not knowing him, because, like, I mean, outside of people making fun of him, there's really no reason to know about Darkside Phil. Like, nobody speaks about Darkside Phil in a positive way. Like, people only talk about Darkside Phil when they're shitting on him. So, like, if you haven't heard that aspect of it, then, you know, it's understandable that you wouldn't know the guy. I don't even know what to do here. Maybe I just need to, yeah, maybe I just need to wait and then diagonal dash instead. Yeah, that's okay. That's a lot safer. God, this music is bumping. Listen to this. This music is going wild. See you later, Joe Public. Thanks for stopping by, pal. Glad to have you here. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. See, that's the thing, right? Darkside Phil, he has a dedicated amount of followers who either ironically or unironically like him and give him money. Like Darkside Phil, like, it's very strange how his anti-popularity has actually ended up making him more popular than he would be on his own. Like, a lot of people follow Darkside Phil because they don't like him, because, like, Darkside Phil is like the ultimate example of how you shouldn't do, like, Let's Plays or streaming or internet stardom in general, and yet all that has really done is made him more popular and accessible. You got people making compilations of his videos where it's like, look at this fucking crazy dude, and it's like, oh shit, I should go follow this fucking crazy dude, because he's, like, terrible and an asshole, and that's funny. And so he gets more followers that way. He's a completely unlikable person. Like, he's a goddamn asshole, and yet, it's impressive. It's really impressive what being extremely disliked will do for someone's popularity. Like, that thing that people say about how there is no bad publicity, that's fucking true, dude. Like, if I all of a sudden said some extremely racist shit, you bet I'd have like 50,000 more subscribers by tomorrow. But I'm not gonna do that. like people will sacrifice their goddamn soul to be like they will sacrifice their ability to be a decent human being if it means YouTube stardom these days, and that sucks. It's a real bummer. Ah! Oh, I need to preserve my grip more. Alright. Hey Sarah, welcome. Welcome to Deep Hurting. The hurting is only just beginning, because boy, this chapter's turning out to be quite a bit harder than the last one so far. Oh, you don't want to know what the C stands for. So far, the C has stood for good things, but what if the C also stood for bad things? Huh? What if the C stood for, like... crumble? Huh? What if it stood for that? Oh, I almost had it. I just gotta be fast. I gotta be faster than Mr. the Hedgehog and exactly as blue. Oh. Yep, craptacular. That's what it stands for. Honestly, I would be okay with the C standing for craptacular, because that's about how skilled I am at this game. Or most video games, really. Maybe I can save some grip by diagonal dashing out of there. We'll try that next. Like, it's weird. Like, this room specifically seems to be my goddamn kryptonite. Like, I don't know why. Like, this room has given me more trouble than any of the other rooms so far. Okay, I can do a diagonal dash, but it's probably not worth it. At least this music is great. Dude. I can see now why people say this is frustrating, because this room is very, very simple. Like, this room has, like, a very simple idea of, like, you just need to do it. Like, there's no trick. There's no one hidden trick discovered by a mom to do this, like, better than everybody else can do it. You just have to be good at platforming and time stuff right. And, as it turns out, I, personally, am not the best at that. In fact, I would go so far as to say that I'm probably pretty garbage at it, actually. Piss. Oh, it's so close. It's so damn close. You better buckle up, Homestuck, because we are in for some. Like, you think this is bad? Just you wait till the later levels. Yeah. Oh God. Enable no clip and walk inside the roof. This is not my Doom stream. We're not cheating this. Wow! Oh. Did I just say buckle up, Homestuck? You bet your ass I did. Buckle up, Homestuck is great. Ah, oh, damn it. Oh, that's tough. I think I gotta do a sideways dash in order to do that fast enough. Oh yeah. Sometimes diagonals just don't cut it. Also, nor does climbing the normal way. Is that from something besides the internet? Yeah, there's this, So there's this screenshot that's like a couple years old of someone sending someone else a Steam gift, and like the only text in the Steam gift is "Buckle up, Homestuck." And so "Buckle up, Homestuck" became the best. And so now whenever you send a Steam gift to someone, you are obliged to say "Buckle up, buckle up, buckle up, buckle up, buckle up," with your name being Homestuck. Wow, that room didn't even challenge me. I'm such a god at platforming. I'm just so skilled, you guys. God, I've got energy tonight, man. I'm fucking psyched, dude. Because my internet's mostly working again. It's still having the same problems that it was having before, where it will just randomly go to like resolving host or whatever. But now it seems like I can stream again, hopefully. So hey, I'm satisfied for now. Hashtag blessed. That's right. New New ISP is coming to install their service on the 14th. Singles Awareness Day, I believe, is the 14th. So, that's going to be fun. Or no, maybe they're coming on the 15th. I don't remember off the top of my head. But either way, next week, I will have the new ISP, and I will be testing them out periodically throughout the week with streams and stuff. Because, I'm fucking sick of the internet I have now. And doing this will finally tell me if the problem is, like, truly, actually, for real, like an infrastructure thing. Because if it is, and there's nothing I can do, and it's just fucked, then goddammit, I will find a way to move out of this fucking house. I wanted to do that anyway. So hey, this is as good an excuse as any. Oh, I remember this room. Wow, this room actually doesn't seem any different from where it is in the normal game. Okay, maybe the walls are a little longer. But yeah, this challenge is actually quite similar to one that's already in there. I can't imagine speedrunning the B-sides. That seems now that's the real deep hurting, is doing a B-side speedrun. Like, after I beat these, I'm probably never gonna play the B-sides again, because they're fun, but fuck, dude. I don't play video games to give myself hemorrhoids. I need to wait for a second. I need to wait for that goopy to pass me by. God! The only extra challenge is that now the soot sprites are racist. So the soot sprites they followed the advice of Teen Boss and became YouTube superstars. Man, anyone who comes into this after that chat is going to be very confused. Today, so I'm just feeling all right. Like I'm feeling okay today. I hope my enthusiasm comes across in my commentary, because man, you know what? I think it's safe to say now that finally my internet situation is getting back to normal. Like, I'm not sick with the flu. I'm finally recovering from my fucking gallbladder removal shit, and now I can get back to fucking making YouTube videos. I'm so happy. Oh shit! Ooh. They did, you know what? They didn't have to make that fall there, and yet they did anyway, because it adds to the challenge. Like, it's little stuff like that, where it's like a little bit of extra fuck you, like, that makes these special, I think. Yeah, the little demon monsters they're cute. They're cute little blobs. Oh god, it really is do or die on that jump. Holy shit. Although, to be fair, a lot of the jumps in the game are do or die, especially in the later game. Piss. I don't know if I had the right idea on that, actually, because it looked like I might need a dash to get out of there. But we'll see. Like, that last jump looks just a little bit too long to be done without a dash. But we'll find out, I guess. Boy. Video games are quite difficult, I've heard. I'm really interested to see the C sides, because, like, seeing how this could be made more difficult than it already is, that'll be interesting. I have read in the thread that the C-sides are quite short, mercifully short, but they're also, like, I want to be the guy levels of precise platforming, so we'll experience that hell together when we get there, I guess. Oh, just barely. Alright. Yeah, I also could have tried going the opposite direction, like over instead of under there, but I don't know. Once I find something that works for me... Oh. I have a hard time breaking out of it. I'm that way with fast food as well. Like, if I get a burger and I like the burger, then damn it, I'm gonna keep getting that burger, even if there's something else that might be better. Oh, God. Hey, Xenolalia, welcome to the B-sides. What? What? How could this be any harder without being impossible? That's a good question. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, the timing on this is fucking weird. Like, you have to go, like, the opposite of when you would assume. Oh, man, that's tricky. Oh shit, this last one. Oh my god. Ah! Every wall has a gun. Kill your family to unlock the D-sides. Ooh. Fuck! Ooh, I was so close! Oh man, I felt like I was feeling like such a baller, and then the game was like, nope. No, you can't. You're not allowed to feel cool. This is the B-sides, motherfucker. One thing this game does well, I think, is the sense of feeling like a goddamn champion if you do something right on the first try. Like, it's got that sense of accomplishment nailed down, I think. Where, like, yeah, there are some challenges that are too hard to do in one try unless you already know what to do. But, like, there are certain challenges where it's like, I can do them, like, just by reaction time alone, and then I feel, like, so cool. I feel like such a cool dude. Yeah. Of course, see, like, every time after the first time, I can't get nearly as far. See, that's the curse, right? Like, that's the curse of, like, video games in general. It's like, after you don't nail it on the first time, you're gonna have so much more difficulty than when you were just improvising. Like, I don't know why that happens, but that happened to me on the Bloodborne stream the other day, too, with the fight with the orphan. It's the same shit. Oh! Oh. Yeah. I'm just gonna break my way out of here. Oh my god, it's Oshiro! Oh no! He's very upset. He's very upset that I broke the ceiling again. Oshiro, no! No! I thought we became friends, Oshiro. Yeah, the concept of beginner's luck is a real fucking thing, dude. Like, yeah. Psychology. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, reacting on instinct gives you something that, like, carefully thinking through your actions doesn't. Because, like, if you react to something on instinct, like, while you're doing, like, a video game or something like that, then, like, basically, like, you don't have time to think it through, so you don't have time to second guess yourself and shit like that. But, like, as soon as you start taking your time with it, it's like, oh shit, dude. Like, that split second where you're like, but what if I'm wrong, really affects you. I was feeling like such a baller. C. Jacobs 2018. Listen, do you got a problem with me saying baller? That means I kick people in the nuts. That's what baller means, right? Careful of that weird white bodily goo. That's called snow. Ooh! Yeah! That was extremely improbable. The baller sides. That's right. Damn it. Clutch. I can't believe that. That's so utterly improbable. Oh shit, we did it! God, my death count is gonna be a tragedy on this one. Xenolalia says, holy fuck, now I want a C. Jacobs Shut Up and Jam Gaiden stream. Maybe someday. I've never played Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. That might be fun. Ah, okay, well I'm not nearly good enough for that. Oh, damn it. Piss. Oh, so close. Xenolalia says, excuse me? Probably in response to me saying that I haven't played Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. I haven't played it. I don't know. I just haven't ever done it. Oh, that was wrong. As soon as I bounced off that spring, I knew what I had done was wrong. I don't know why I've never played it. I don't know. I just never have. Oh wow, look at how close that is. Oh, fuck. Venus. Ah, I had it too. Victory was in my grubby claws, and I squandered it. I have a feeling I'm just cursed to do that forever. Like, I'm just cursed. Oh, what? Oh, I was totally on the wall. I'm calling bullshit on you on that, Celeste. Piss. Oh man, see now begins the hurting where it's like I had it, but I didn't have it, and now we have to hurt. Bullshit sides. Now we haven't encountered anything that I would say is totally bullshit now, although that death was kind of bullshit. Because those things don't turn into goopy until you move. A goopy movie. People are urging me to play Shut Up and Jam Gaiden now in the chat, so okay, I guess I will. C. Jacobs, aka what if Sisyphus had a live stream? Or Sisyphus. Oh. Air dashing a boulder uphill forever. Ooh. Don't fuck this up. Yeah. Good karma. You're telling me. Yeah, see you later, Oshiro. Easy peasy, only 198 deaths. Easy peasy. Congratulations. Oh, this one's gonna be easy, I'm sure. Like that, I'm sure I'm not gonna have any problems with this one. Rock the House MD says, "I'm curious to see you get past where I'm stuck in 4B." So that's very it's very foreboding. Oh, I'm sure I could do it. I'm talented enough, and more importantly, I'm stupid enough to keep trying. Oh shit! This music! Whoa! Oh yeah! We need an anime girl studying in the background of this one. This is good shit! It was at the start. It's the Golden Feather remix of the song for this chapter. That's what it said at the start. Wow. Oh, this just keeps going, doesn't it? Oh god. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. Oh no, I am an anime girl. I'm just not studying is the thing. Like that's a requirement for chill hip hop these days, is that you gotta have an anime girl studying in the background. Piss. Well, we don't need that block. Damn it. What if I am an anime girl? You don't know. You can't judge me. Oh god, these are very, very precise. It's almost like the B-sides are supposed to be hard. Almost. It's almost like that. Like, if I didn't know better, I'd say these were supposed to be difficult, but I'm skilled at video games, so that's not a problem for me, is it? It's true, I always run to my computer with a piece of toast in my mouth before I stream. Oh! I'm just gonna not hold the grip button, maybe. That's... Maybe holding the grip button down is what's getting me killed there. Because I figured, like, oh, I'll hold on to the wall and then slide down onto the thing, but that does not seem like what the game wants me to do there. Yeah, baby! Alright. What?! Oh man, I was just... That was like a really honest, like, what?! Like, you know those moments where it's just like, oh shit! That's what that was. Do the windy thing. What? Where do I go from here? Okay, maybe if I, like, jump and then up? Maybe? Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah. I did the windy thing. Oh no! The wind is very schizophrenic in this level. Well, that was incorrect. This is fun. I'm having lots of fun here. Like I mentioned on Twitter and on my Something Awful posts advertising this stream, I am doing this totally blind, so like I'm going into these B-sides sight unseen. So I'm having a hell of a time with this. Alright, what do we got for this room? I honestly, I don't think being able to see this whole nightmare is gonna help me any. Fuck, dude. Oh, God. Well, here goes nothing. And I already fricked it. Rock the House MD says, this is the room I'm stuck in. Oh, man! What? Oh, this room is a nightmare. Like, we're like 1 iota into this room, and it's already a horrible nightmare. Holy shit. Alright, so it seems like I need to get ahead of it without using my dash. I think I saw a spot up there closer to the top that I need my dash for, so I can't dash to get on the other side of it here. Yeah, right, Cease the Scaleless has been here. He left his goddamn dragon turds everywhere. Yeah, okay. So I just gotta be fucking fast enough. Oh, that's rough, dude. Okay, but I think I see a way that I might be able to do this. I think I see a way to get ahead of it without, like, having to do a really precise jump. I do this. No, you can't get high enough. Darn it. I was gonna do the tech, you know, the hidden tech. The secret tech. Yeah, this is one that you can't steer around. This one is just... Ooh. That's really precise. That's quite insane. Yeah, you're right. Let's look and see if there is a spot that I have to use my boost. So I need to cross over to the other side here. And then I need to cross over again. It doesn't actually look like it. I might need to use the boost here, in this area. Specifically because I don't know if I'll have enough grip to get to the top. Yeah. So either way, we're gonna have to jump over it again, and that's... Oh. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, I see how I can do that now. Okay. That's fucking tough, but I can... Okay, I got it now. Yeah, you don't have enough grip to do that, though. That's fucked, dude. That's so fucked. Wow. Man, some of these people, they really don't want you climbing this mountain a second time. They're like, once was enough, fucker. Whack-ass crystal platforming. Right, you need to try to move as little as possible when you're climbing, because moving while you're climbing exhausts your stamina faster. So you need to, like, only move as much as necessary and then jump. Damn it. Bet it's gonna feel good when I beat this, though. Fuck. Alright, so if I just drop my grip here, and I just dash upward. There we go. Fucking yeah! So I just completely dropped my grip and I dashed upward, and that got me the rest of the way there. Fucking yeah, dude. That feels good. I thought that was gonna take me a lot longer. That seemed fucking impossible from the start. Oh god. Piss. That was fun. I really like... Someone mentioned this in the thread on Something Awful. I really like that this game does challenges that look utterly insane, and then you do it, and then you're like, oh, well that actually wasn't that bad. Like, this game has, like, absolutely mastered that kind of, like, level style, where it's the I want to be the guy thing, right? Where, like, as soon as you've done it once, you can do it every time for the rest of forever. And it's very hard to explain why. I guess it's just a muscle memory thing, right? Where, like, once you get past a hard section of a level or something, like, you can just do it again, and it's not that hard ever again. Yeet! Again, I am so sorry if you do speedruns of the B-sides. I'm so sorry. That's, again, where the real deep hurting lies. What? What? How? Oh, I probably have to go diagonal there. Do you get anything for beating the B-sides? Yes, you do. So there are a couple of things unlocked once you beat all the B-sides, which, I mean, I guess I'll just talk about, because it'll be a while before we see them anyway. Once you beat all the B-sides, you unlock golden strawberries, which appear at the start of each level, and they fly away if you die. So you have to beat every level without dying in order to get the golden strawberry on that level. Except for the first level, which I showed off that you have to beat without dashing in order to get the golden strawberry. You also unlock C-sides, which are like the B-sides, except, you know, more difficult. Oh, I had it there, but I wanted to do my dash. Damn it. The C-sides are shorter, but they are incredibly, incredibly difficult. Oh, shit. Damn it. This bitch empty. Yeet! Honestly, it's gotta feel so good to do that, to just chuck a bottle into the middle of a crowd. Like, because nobody will ever know. Nobody will ever know who the culprit is. There are so many people in that vine. Like, no one will know. Like, sure, like, it's pretty obnoxious to just chuck a fucking bottle into the middle of a crowd of people. But still, all said and done, you know what? It's gotta be a really satisfying thing to fucking do. Oh god! What are the golden strawberries for? They're just for bragging rights, really. Like, just to say, like, look at this! I beat this chapter without dying! I'm so good at video games. And or I got extremely lucky. In my case, maybe. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get the golden strawberries, because that seems excruciating. It's just an extra challenge. Xenolalia says, if I was in the military, I would yell yeet every time I threw a grenade. Frag out! Yeet! Oh no! Yeah, see, okay, the golden strawberry for the second level, fair enough. Like, you probably could get that without, like, too much deep hurting. But the golden strawberries for, like, the third level and onward, God help your very soul. God, yeah! Yeah, pretty much. Well, that's how this game rewards you, right? Is like, this game rewards you for mastering the mechanics by adding more difficult challenges to test your knowledge. Like, that's that is a really clever way to do things, because if you are dedicated enough to find out like how to do some of this really hard stuff, like the game rewards you by letting you test the skills that you've gained by doing that. Like it is a really clever way to do unlockable stuff. Like this game doesn't have any like super secret special ending stuff that anybody knows of yet, but like it does have that kind of difficulty curve where it will reward challenging the game by challenging you. It's very nice. This bitch empty. Yeet describes my bank account. Mine too, especially after the bills I'm paying. Patreon.com/CJacobsSA to help me with my medical bills. Oh god. Christ. Oh, I had it too. Oh man. Ooh. 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 Ah. Yeah, a lot of the levels in this stage are like about using your grip meter effectively, right? Like they were that way in the A side too. Like this is definitely your introduction to like, hey, you know that grip meter you have? Well, fucking, you ever played GURP by Bennett Foddy? Well, good news, fucker. You're playing it now. We need to do some pull-ups. Like we need. Does anybody know where I can change the color of Madeline's PAL key? We gotta go all the way to the top of the mountain to change the PAL key to blue. Then we gotta go all the way back down to where it's warmer. That's not even an original joke. I think somebody made a grip gauge joke on the very first Celeste stream. Madeline at the top of the mountain. This bitch empty. Yeet! We need to not get addicted to saying that. Yeet, saying yeet is a very addicting thing to do, so we need to not go there. Like, as soon as we start going there, like, we're stuck there. Ooh. Oh, this is technical. They really could have stood to put a viewfinder in here, I feel like. Like, some of these bigger rooms, they really probably should have put a viewfinder in them. Oh my god. Oh, this is clever. That is a clever puzzle. Ah! Wow. That was a pucker right there. Did you feel the same pucker that I felt? I felt a pucker in a very special place. Oh god. Oh my god, this room is huge! Jesus Christ! Madeline gets a haircut. Yeah, really. Let's skim the top of her head on that one. Oh god, this one is... Well, here goes nothing. That was wrong. Okay, so I gotta be Johnny Quickdraw on that one. Yes. Ah! Ah! The real mountain begins here. Ooh! I was racked by indecision. Piss! It's so hot in here. Damn it. Holy shit. Piss! There's like barely enough room for me in the block. How? 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 Let me ask again. How? What? Maybe I ought to look through the viewfinder again on that one, because this seems quite impossible. Oh, no, it's totally possible. Ah, god damn it. Welp. This shit is crazy! Oh. Damn it. Honestly, I probably could make this easier for myself by getting on the other side, like, faster, but eh. We're taking this at a chill pace, man. Oh, fuck me! Ah! It looks like I was wrong to take a chill pace. That was close. Super Mario Sunshine is not a good platforming game. Like, the only good platforming in Super Mario Sunshine is the parts where you're without the FLUDD. Like the sequels to Halo. The only good parts are the parts when you're without the FLUDD. I mean, Super Mario Sunshine, it established a good base for platforming. Oof. But it doesn't ever really do anything with it. Like, there are hardly any challenges in Super Mario Sunshine that actually use the capabilities of the FLUDD. Like, a lot of the platforming challenges are completely trivialized by FLUDD, which is kind of like they designed the game in the wrong order, almost. It's kind of weird. Oh, shit. Hot takes from C. Jacobs. Is that really that hot of a take? I feel like people have been turning on Super Mario Sunshine in the past couple of years, especially with Mario Galaxy coming out. Like you know that meme where it's like, I'm you but better? Like, Mario Galaxy is that to Mario Sunshine. Wow, I managed to successfully reset. I don't think that's that hot of a take. I don't know. Like, Super Mario Sunshine was definitely the best 3D Mario for a long time, and then the next 3D Mario came out, and it was like, oh, wait, actually this isn't the best, and I don't know if it ever was. Shit. Like, I liked Super Mario Sunshine back in the day. I had a friend who loaned it to me, and I beat it in like a whole weekend, and then I was like, man, that was a lot of fun. Mario's beefy plumber arms are really weird. That game gave me a headache. I don't know about you people, but like when I played Super Mario Sunshine, I was very eager to put on the sunglasses because goddamn, that game gets bright when you start like completing like all the challenges and getting all the blue coins and shit, and like the screen just gets like ungodly bright. The best 3D platformer is Star Wars Bounty Hunter. What's the one with Dash Rendar? The one with Dash Rendar. Shadows of the Empire. That's the best 3D platformer. And the only reason I believe that is because Blind Sally and Nine Gear Crow have brainwashed me into believing it. It's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You know when they're on the boat ride and it's all like creepy and stuff? Like, they basically did that to me, and now I believe that Shadows of the Empire is the best Star Wars game. Dash Rendar should be in every game. Oh, I agree. Oh, like, I would agree with that even if they hadn't strapped me to a chair and, like, put eye drops in my eyes while they forced me to watch footage of Shadows of the Empire like a Clockwork Orange. Like, even if they hadn't done that, like, I still would believe that Dash Rendar needs to have more representation. Fucking Dash Rendar is better than Kyle Katarn. Like, fucking, who the fuck is Kyle Katarn? This level is hard. This room is tough. Like, these moving platforms, they add like a whole new dimension to the game that, like, oh man, they make it very difficult. Like, I'm not exactly stuck on this room. I know what to do, it's just hard. Like, jeez. From watching their Let's Play of Shadows of the Empire, Blind Sally and 9 Gear Crow's Let's Play, Shadows of the Empire looks like an alright game. It looks terrible, but it looks alright. Like, it's one of those weird games where you look at that and you're like, wow, that video game looks fucking bad. And then you look at it a little more and you're like, alright, not that bad. Yeah, so that mod that Blind Sally was posting about, like, Blind Sally took the Dash Rendar thread in some very avant-garde directions. Like that thread became an art piece before very long. I'm glad to have been a part of it. Get up there! Yeah! I almost didn't make it. How sad would it have been if I had, like, almost made that, and then, like, the very end it had been like, nope. Ha! Okay, that does not seem right. Maybe I just need to dash up here. Maybe I just need to dash Rendar. Wow. Alright. Rendar unto Shizor was still the best joke from that Let's Play. Wow! Oh. That was such a cool recovery, too, and I squandered it. See, I was never into Jedi Knight. I never got into Jedi Knight or KOTOR or any of that. Like, I was not really a Star Wars game kid. Like, I wanted to back in the day, but then I was like, I'm not really all that into Star Wars, and, like, I hadn't really, like, I heard that they were good games, like, they were classics nowadays, but, like, back in the day, like, I hadn't even seen all the Star Wars films. I was like, oh man, someday I'm gonna watch all these movies, and then I'll be able to play these really good games and enjoy them. And then I was like, boy, there's a lot of Star Wars films. I remember the first time I ever watched all of the Star Wars films, right? I was homesick from school in bed, and Spike TV was having a marathon of every Star Wars movie back to back. And I don't know why they were doing that, but they decided to play the Star Wars movies back to back, starting in film order and not release order. So they started with episode 1, which didn't leave the best impression, I guess. But, you know, they started with the prequels and then they ended with, you know, the end of the original trilogy. And it was interesting to see the films for the first time that way, because a lot of people say that the prequels are, like, really bad and stuff, and it's like, okay, fair enough. But, like, it was interesting how, like, I don't know, like, I guess I enjoyed it more seeing it that way for the first time than having to be, like, having to listen to people say, oh, the prequels are way worse, dude, and then having to dread going back to watch them, because they were still alright. Like, prequels aren't that bad. Like, still better than fucking The Purge or that new Cloverfield movie. Like, it's like Dark Souls. Like, even the worst Star Wars movie is still better than a lot of movies, even though, you know, not that great. I guess what people really get upset about with that is that Star Wars kind of had a legacy of, like, having, like, being, like, all-time classic movies, and then the prequels come out and they're slightly disappointing, and it's like, eh. It kind of, like, ruined the vibe of the movies. Oh, God. Oh, I'm fucked, dude. Damn it. I agree. I think the prequels are sort of a different genre of movie than the originals. Oh, God. No, Jonathan. Not that Cloverfield movie. Not the one with the underground bunker. The new one that just unceremoniously released on Netflix earlier this week with no, like, fanfare or anything. That one is getting shit reviews, and I watched it, and it's not great. It kind of sucks. They took the wrong things from the success of the previous Cloverfield movies. Although, it's really cool that they had the absolute guts to just, like, no ceremony, announce a movie a week before it comes out and then release it on Netflix. Like, that's fucking cool that they did that, even if the movie itself is not great. And maybe that's why it didn't release with any fanfares, because they knew it's not all that great. But it's still alright. Damn it. I haven't seen any of the new Star Wars trilogy yet. I have not seen either of the new ones, actually. I've seen clips, right? I've seen, like, you know, highlight clips like, oh man, Adam Driver's such a skilled actor, and he is. He's a good actor. Kylo Ren's a good character. But I haven't, I'm not really all that into Star Wars, so I haven't really, you know, I just haven't really checked them out. Like, I don't know, I assume they're pretty good. Star Wars movies are already pretty good. But, like, what I'm not excited about, right, is having to hear about, like, oh man, dude, I can't wait for the new Star Wars thing that's coming out, like, every month for the next, like, 10 years. That's gonna be pretty excruciating. Hey, Oliver Maxwell. Did I see Rogue One? No, I didn't see Rogue One either. Well, I heard good things about Rogue One specifically, too, but also some bad things, like I have seen in equal measure people saying, oh man, the new movies are great, and then also people saying, oh man, the new movies are terrible, and it's like, I don't really know who to believe, but I assume they're good. These clouds are these clouds are such a nightmare. Oh, is Pacific Rim 2 a thing? Huh, cool. Have I seen John Wick? Yeah, I've seen John Wick. I haven't seen the second one, but I've been told that the second one is not as good, but I'm still looking forward to watching it because, I mean, even a John Wick movie that's not as good as the first John Wick is still going to be a damn good movie because the first John Wick was really, really good. I really liked I think I've mentioned this on a stream before, actually, but I really liked in the trailer in the trailer for John Wick 2, there's a shot where, like, his house is blowing up, and it's like, he lost everything again. But, like, they very clearly, they show John Wick jumping out of the house. They show the house blowing the fuck up. And then there's this panning up shot of John Wick on his lawn, and the dog is fine. Like, they put the dog, like, right in the middle of the shot, just to show you, oh, not this time. Oh no, not this dog. Like, it's fucking, that's great. Oh, this is fatiguing. These clouds are fatiguing because, like, the clouds are a whole different gimmick altogether, where, like, you have to, like, you really have to pay attention to the clouds, because, like, if you let your attention lapse for even a second, you're on a cloud, and then you can't get. That's the best way I can phrase it, is, like, the only way you can get is if you're paying really close attention to when you have to jump off the clouds. Yeah, this is hell. That's what this is. These clouds. Holy shit, dude. That's exactly how that scene plays in the movie, too. Good! Like, I'm glad. I'm glad that the movie goes to very great lengths to be like, this dog is like retribution dog. Man, I hope the dog fires a gun in that movie. Like, I want to know how stupid they're gonna get with it. I want to know if the John Wick cinematic universe is gonna have a dog with guns. I mean, that dog already looks pretty buff. God, this room is challenging. Like, this got very hard all of a sudden. It's almost like the B-sides are designed to be more difficult than the normal game. It's okay. The hardest part of these clouds is that they bounce you up all the way, like, normally. Like, you have to jump off them prematurely to make them not bounce you up all the way, and that is the hardest part of this, is, like, jumping off of the cloud at the right time. Well, it's not a dog he stole. It's, no, yeah, these are the B-sides, Oliver Maxwell. No, the dog from John Wick that he gets at the end of the movie, like, if you look on, like, he was looking at the tags for, like, the cages, because he was looking for one that was gonna be euthanized. That was the whole thing, is that he rescued a dog that was gonna be euthanized. He didn't just fucking steal someone's dog from a vet. If you haven't seen John Wick, by the way, John Wick, fucking fantastic movie. Like, I suggest you really watch it if you like action movies. Cannot speak to John Wick 2, but people in the chat are saying it's good, so I might have to fucking watch it. I think the reason that I haven't seen it is because I checked to see if it was on Netflix, and it was like, oh, you can order this for real with Netflix DVD, a thing that you definitely want to do these days. Yeah, getting the maximum height off the clouds is also very tough, and this room is requiring me to do that several times. Okay, alright, that I think is the real challenge of this room, is that it's having me alternate between having to get, like, max height off of the clouds and then jump off of them early. Like, having to do that in quick succession is just it's brutal, dude. Brutal torque. Well, it's not a stolen dog. Like, the dog was nobody's anymore. Like, the dog was gonna be put down. Like, yeah, technically speaking, he stole somebody's dog, but, like, it wasn't somebody's dog anymore. Alright. No. Damn it. Alright. Do I not have a local library with DVDs to rent? Oh, you know what? I could go to the library and see if they have it there. I know, hell yeah. I'm with Oliver Maxwell. I don't really watch movies that much anymore. Like, I don't know. Going to a movie is so expensive, like, and, like, people still try to charge you, like, full fucking price for DVDs, and it's like, really? Yeah, this is a whack-ass crystal level. Yeah, this and then you have rooms like this, right? Where this room is like a series of like miniature challenges, right? But like you have to do them all right in a row. And that's more than I can do. Sean Terry says, TV shows and video games have changed his tastes in entertainment. And I actually agree with that. Like, I much enjoy video games more than TV shows and stuff, because it's like, being a part of the action is like, it's pretty special. It's pretty unique to video games. Unless you're watching like a real 3D movie. Oh wow, that actually wasn't that hard. But yeah, I agree, like, I am going to see less movies because I'm getting the kind of entertainment I would get from a movie from video games and TV shows and stuff like that. How did whack-ass Crystal Prison even become a meme? How does anything become a meme, man? I don't know. It's just a funny image someone made. Aw, shit, I'm fucked. Okay, maybe I wasn't fucked there. If I, like, was, like, a god at platforming, I might have been able to recover from that. But I'm not. I am a false god. Okay, I need to go diagonal there instead of straight. I know, are you just gonna let your homie Tupac stay in that prison? It is Tupac in the prison, right? Ah, the Lolly Lule Low. They decide the memes. Okay. Lolly Lule Low. Who are the Patriots? Whew. This is tough. This is... I think we have reached the point where it's like started to become fuck you difficult, right? Like, you know the kind of difficult I mean, where like it stopped being just hard and it started being like, do this in the exact right way, motherfucker. Again, dreading the seasides. By the seashore. Oh! Oh my! Yeah! I did it. Woo! It's my two favorite concepts for gameplay: timed platforming and wind. I can't believe I didn't beef it right at the end there. I was so expecting to. Like, nothing ever goes that right. Like, whenever something goes that right in that short amount of time span in my life, I get very suspicious. I'm like, alright, what's gonna go wrong to make this horribly incorrect? Damn it. Oh god, what? Well, that was not right. Ooh! Whew. Okay, I know what to do. Yeah! Golden feather. Ah. Man, I feel like we fucking earned that one. Holy shit, my hand hurts. B-side complete. Fuck yes. 210 deaths. Holy shit. Oh, right, yeah. Yeet! See you later, Ted Anderson. Thanks for hanging out, pal. Glad to have you here. Alright, so I died 165 times. On the A side. Let's check out the B side. Woo! Oh man. This is very Casino Night Zone. The Metal Gear Solid games are worth playing. Like, not the MSX ones. Don't fucking play those, because they are way too antiquated. Although, the MSX games have such amazing tech for, like the age that they were created in. Like, maybe they are worth playing just so you can see, like, the kind of tech they were capable of back in the day, but even still, like, fucking... The modern Metal Gear games are worth playing, I think. Oh god. Don't you talk about Hey Hey. Don't you bring Hey Hey into my house. Nice bit of hey hey, girly. Oh, what the hell? Dude, this is not great. I'm just gonna bumble my way through this one. Yeah, you know, hey hey. You know what Benny says when you have sex with him in Fallout New Vegas. Nice bit of hey hey. Hello. Oh yeah. See, the thing about Metal Gear Solid 2 specifically, right, is that Metal Gear Solid 2 tells a very interesting story that I think stands apart really well from the other games. Like, obviously Metal Gear Solid 2 has ties to the rest of the series, but I think Metal Gear Solid 2's story itself stands alone pretty well. Holy shit, I did it. I did the video game. Ring a ding ding. Platinum in the sack. God damn it. Fuck, dude. I want to forget he said that, but I can't. Now that's just a part of the C. Jacobs lore. What? 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 I don't get it. Oh, no, okay, I get it. No, I got it. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Okay, now I get it. Well, I think Metal Gear Solid 2 has a very interesting general theme about society in general. Like, I think it tells it in a very strange way, but I think Metal Gear Solid 2 has some very interesting things to say about how human society functions and how information spreads among, like, the common people. You know, where that information comes from and how bias can tint, like, a lot of the stuff we read. Like, honestly, I think a recent example would be that fucking Lady Doritos thing that, you know, that people were talking about, where it's like, oh, so, some analyst lady for Doritos said that they're making a Lady Dorito, making all these generalizations about women and how, like, they think that women want all this stuff, and it's just another example of how corporate greed, like, rules our lives by making us think that we want things that we don't want, and how it's like a big commentary on how people think they know what women want just because they have a degree in sociology and all that shit. But the real truth is that they're not fucking making a Lady Dorito, and that would be stupid that they would be doing that. She was giving an interview about the general idea of how they develop products for different genders, ethnicities, and backgrounds, and she gave examples that could hypothetically pertain to making a hypothetical Doritos brand for ladies, like how there is shampoo for men and women that has different ingredients because men and women have different hair and all that kind of stuff. Like, stuff like how to market to different genders when you actually legitimately do have a product that needs marketing for different genders, because men and women have different hair, like different ethnicities have different hair and all that stuff, and that was the example that she used. And the narrative that was taken from that is what I said a minute ago about how, like, oh, it's a misogynist thing about how, like, people... What? Fucking what? What is the point of this room? Anyway, my point is, right, Metal Gear Solid 2 touches on that theme of how bias is in everything we see, and, like, being truly unbiased is impossible. So it's a matter of picking your bias wisely so that you can be well informed. Oh, well, okay, the idea that people ran with, so what she said was that, like, Lady Doritos could be, like, baked chips, or they could be... Oh, I see what to do here. Like, they could be baked chips, they could have a lighter packaging, they could be specifically made softer chips that didn't crunch, because, like, what she said that set people off is she thinks that, in the general sense, women are, like... Women have this idea of, like, it being socially unacceptable for them to, like, eat stuff like Doritos in public because it's, like, it's unhealthy food, it crunches, it's very loud and obnoxious to hear someone eating Doritos in public. And she was like, in a general sense in our society, women wouldn't want to be seen that way. So to make a hypothetical Lady Dorito, a Doritos for women, like, that's the kind of thing that you would want to do and invest in product development for that kind of stuff. And again, like, the media ran with that and said, like, well, this is what this is what Doritos is doing next. They're making a lady Dorito, and it's all this woman's fault. Vilify her. But no, it was part of an interview, and she was being asked questions, hypothetical questions, about how they do product development. And again, that's one thing I like about Metal Gear Solid 2, is that Metal Gear Solid 2 teaches you how to examine that kind of thing for what it is, which is like, whenever you read anything, you have to understand that it's coming through the lens of the people wanting you to understand something about it. Like, even if you're not trying, everybody is pushing a narrative whenever they tell you anything. And it's a big part of functioning in society these days is figuring out what you do and don't want to believe. And it's very hard to get the actual truth of something out there, because as soon as you say something, everybody who picks it up is going to say it in their own way, according to what they want the people who browse their website to believe, or something like that, anything like that. Exactly. The Patriots S3 program. Sexiest snack salesmanship. That's what it is. It's the Patriots controlling Doritos. Patriots are trying to market Doritos to women. It's a new age of society. Doritos, the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. I don't know. I hope what I'm saying makes sense, because it makes sense to me. Like, that's why I like Metal Gear Solid 2 the best, I think. Like, I don't know if I like the actual game the best. I feel like Metal Gear Solid 2 has a little bit too much interruptions and gimmick stuff, but the story, I feel like, stands on its own apart from the rest of the series really well. You didn't have any snacks in your room, Jack. There were no snacks on the walls. Well, shit, that challenge actually wasn't that hard. Oh man, they added like another layer onto the music just now. Jesus Christ. Jack the Snacker. Listen, it's the most recent example I can think of the kind of stuff that Metal Gear Solid 2 is pushing, okay? Like, it's just one example. Like, you see that shit every day. Like that fucking Monster Hunter World hit piece shit that Austin Walker wrote that I was complaining about how Monster Hunter is like a message for colonialism. I finished the fucking game, so since I ranted about that on the Monster Hunter stream, I finished the game, and he's even more wrong. Like, it's fucking insane. Okay, alright. I don't know how many of you care about the story of Monster Hunter World, but you might want to mute your volume for a minute, because I'm about to fucking spoil the ending. And because it pisses me off that he was so utterly incomprehensibly wrong, and it's the problem of video game journalists not playing the fucking game that they're doing a review of. The ending of Monster Hunter World, you find out that the island, the titular new world, is basically where the Elder Dragons come to die. Like, you've got this big fucking pile of melting gore that eventually reforms into, like, actual vegetation and fuels the life of the island. And the Elder Dragon that you've been following for the whole game, the big goopy magma guy, like, he is one of just a bunch of Elder Dragons that migrate to the island to go there and basically resurrect the environment from scratch by going to the center of the island and blowing the fuck up and, like, starting everything over. So your goal is to capture it so that it doesn't destroy the island, like, on its way to do its rebirth cycle. And, like, it's this huge, massive scale message about, like, you have to do what you need to do to protect the environment of the place that you want to flourish. Like, and it's fucking insane that he would not play so far as to see that is the message that the game's trying to push forward. Is like it's so blatant. It's so utterly blatant, the environmental protection theme of Monster Hunter World, that to say that it's all about conquering and dividing the native life it's It's utterly ridiculous. It genuinely makes me upset that that motherfucker gets actually paid fucking not Monopoly money. He gets paid the real life fucking money that you and I spend and work our goddamn asses off to earn every fucking day to write stupid shit like that about games that he didn't play all the way through to find out that the shit that he was saying is wrong. It's fucking bullshit, dude. Video games journalism is such fucking bullshit. Oh, it's utterly insane. Hey, Evil Milton, you joined at a very interesting time. we're talking about some very interesting subjects. Oh god, it boils my fucking blood, dude. Like there are very few things out there on this planet that make me actually mad. And it's like it genuinely makes me upset that people aren't gonna play this really, really good video game because it, like, what some guy said about it, some guy's wrong interpretation of it personally offended them. Oh. Like, the first Monster Hunter game that they have made that's, like, genuinely accessible to all parties. And this guy's like, no, don't play it. It's a good game, but it's wrong. It's Austin Walker, writer for Vice's Waypoint website, formerly of Giant Bomb. I cannot stand Austin Walker's fucking hit pieces on video games. He always makes it about politics. It's time to be chased by Cthulhu's. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, he says in the review that he enjoys the game, but he took issue with that stuff, right? And it's like, all right, sure. He tried to have a fair and balanced point of view where he really enjoyed. He says in the article that he really enjoyed the gameplay, and then he voiced his complaints about the gameplay. And then he went off on this tangent about this shit that it's not even relevant. And, like, it spoils the whole review because it doesn't fit tonally with the review. And also, like, he didn't play enough of the game before writing the review to know that what he's saying is factually untrue. And he does that shit all the time. Like, he and Patrick Klepek and Laura Kay, they do that shit all the time. And it's so frustrating to see. It's so very frustrating. Like, it's not that hard to do your research. It's really not. Yeah, the game is great. Like, and he directly says, like, compared to the other Monster Hunter games, like, this game is really accessible and good for you to play. But hey, if you play it, be aware of these really important issues that he has no grounding on. It's a real shame. It's like, and it's nothing against him personally, right? Like, I watched the, like, I'm not gonna say, like, oh, fuck that guy, because, like, I enjoyed his presence on Giant Bomb, right? Like, I enjoy his personality. I think he's a funny guy. But, like, damn, that dude can't write about video games for shit without, like, doing some kind of cultural analysis that's, like, usually not very well founded. Yeah, that fucking, oh god, I will say fuck Waypoint though, dude. I'm gonna say fuck Waypoint super hard on this stream. Like, man, I'm okay with saying fuck Waypoint, especially because of that fucking 9S. Okay, so for those of you that haven't seen this, I'm sure the article's still up because they put out a defense piece about it. They hired somebody to write a forced feminization fanfic of 9S from Nier Automata, with the goal being like, oh, 9S is an annoying little twerp in the video game, and he's gonna learn about the importance of, like, the importance of breaking gender roles. And it's like, fucking what? Like, it's utterly incomprehensible. It's truly insane. Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. And someone was like, hey, wait a minute, like, isn't your website all about, like, tolerating this kind of stuff, and here you are hiring someone to make this story that's, like, directly making fun of it? And, like, they were like, oh no, it's not like that at all. But it totally is exactly like that. It's so fucking weird, dude. It's so weird. I don't get it. I don't get what they were fucking thinking when they made that. It's so strange. But anyway, that is all I have to say about that. Like I just felt like finishing Monster Hunter World made me really appreciate just how fucking wrong that article was. God damn it. I wouldn't say that it's offensive. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say the story itself is offensive. I would say that it's unnecessary. Like, it serves no purpose, and it harms their message of tolerance and equality to have a story where you fucking, like, it's insane. They fucking posted fucking deviant art tier fan fiction on their fucking site. Like, fucking what? It's so funny because it's incomprehensible. It really is. Waypoint is Vice's. Vice is a news website, right? Kind of like halfway between like fucking The Guardian and like BuzzFeed, and they have an offshoot site called Waypoint, which is like a progressive video games writing column style website, and that's the kind of shit they post on there. I really like the music for this. I'm sorry I've been talking so much over the music for this, just because this chapter so far has had really good music. Very strange. Right, exactly, Xenolalia. Like, Xenolalia touches on why their response was just as bad, right? Is because a lot of people who got upset about the story itself were trans people who felt like they were being fetishized, right? And they were like, actually, you don't know what you want. Like, you think that you know what you want, but actually, we are an independent journalism website, and we know what we're doing. So if you got offended, it's your fault. Like, they did that kind of shit, and it's like, man, that fucking sucks. Like, don't, like, that's, like, they're your audience, and you're fucking alienating them. It's so weird. Oh, this is tough. Okay, well, that was not that tough. Right, Vice is like very surface level progressive stuff, right? Where they don't really. It's the internet activism kind of progressiveness, where they would rather like complain about things and like give this. Okay, so those of you who some of you might have seen this, where like certain news websites are getting a lot of flack for like saying like, man, these are very marginalized groups of people. These are groups of people who really get shafted by our society by these other people. So here's a news article from the perspective of these other people who are screwing those people over. Like, you know, that kind of stuff where it's like, oh man, like the alt-right fucking sucks, dude. Here's an interview from an alt-right guy. He's just trying to live his life. He buys groceries like everybody else. Like that kind of shit. Like, imagine that shit, but with people in video games, and there you go, you have Waypoint. But that's the thing, right? Is like, I don't even follow that kind of stuff, like, all that, like, closely. And yet, like, I still feel so passionately about it that I genuinely got upset. And it's like, I don't know what that says about me. Like, I don't even really care all that much about Waypoint. It's just the idea that people might not play a really, really good video game because some guy said that it sucks, when it actually doesn't. And he didn't even say that it sucks. I don't know. It's weird. And it looks like I have to bounce off of the Cthulhu to get through this room, which is kind of, oof. That's rough. That's fucking rough, dude. This stream got real, you guys. This stream got really real. You didn't know you were in for a lecture from your pal C. Jacobs today. Oh shit, it's Theo. Hey, Theo. It's the Temple remix, featuring your boy Mixmaster Theo. Hell yeah! Hey, Theo! Welcome to the party. I like that he has dialogue, too! That's so good. Oh shit, you can wall jump with Theo. I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, fuck! Oh, I was so close. What's my opinion on other gaming news sites? Well, the only other gaming news site I really well, I don't even really follow Waypoint. Like, the only reason I know about it is because of the articles that I'm upset about. But, the only other news, like, gaming site type thing that I follow is Giant Bomb. Like, that's really all I'm really involved in outside of that. Like, most of the gaming news that I get is from sites like Something Awful. Oh. Like, Polygon is okay from time to time, I guess. Like, from time to time, and then they post an article that's like, I didn't know how to turn off my PS4, and it's the PS4's fault that I didn't know that. Have you seen that article? Have you? That's a real article that someone actually published on an internet gaming journal. It was like, I didn't know how to turn my PS4 off, so I hit the button and I turned it off, and then I was like, oh, now I know how to turn it off. This isn't canon, is it? That's a good question, Theo. That's a good question. Rock, paper, shotgun is okay. Yeah, if you ignore all the articles written by John Walker, I guess. Theo knows. Theo is aware. Like, Theo's weirdly aware. Oh, shit. Maybe that's what we are intended to learn from the B-sides, is that Theo is, like, unstuck from canon. Like, Theo's, like, fucking... Like, maybe Theo is, like, he's like a Quentin Tarantino character that can, like, crossfade between universes or whatever. PC Gamer is god tier. Xenololly says, PC Gamer is god tier, if only because of people getting upset that they post a bathtub Geralt image. Oh god. That fucking picture. It's so good. For those of you that haven't seen that image, it's a picture of Geralt from The Witcher in the bathtub, like, you know, the scene where they're dressing him up to meet the Emperor or whatever, and like he's got it is an absolutely disgusting image because he's got the most high detailed feet I've ever seen on a video game character, and people get so upset about that image that they made it their ad blocker image. So like if you have ad blocker enabled, that's what you see, and it's fucking gold. Honestly, I will say that this B-side is not all that hard, actually. Like, the challenges have been very tricky so far, but like, overall, the last one was a lot more difficult, I would say. I guess the only problem with this part, right, is that the Cthulhus are a little bit unpredictable. Like, it's kind of hard to tell when they will dash at you, like, because they don't do it on, like, a timer or anything like that. You'd think Geralt would have more calloused feet. Listen, man, I don't want to talk about Geralt's feet. We've already talked enough about Benny and feet. Yeah, maybe Witchers are immune to calluses, huh? How about that? Evil Milton says, should I feel bad for using ad block on my PC? No. Fuck ads, dude. Ads are never ethical. Like, you will never see an ethical ad. So it is fucking okay to use ad block on every single website on the goddamn internet. I did not throw Theo far enough. Hey, Jacko. Welcome to the B-sides for Celeste. Welcome to Deep Hurting. Geralt Footlover69 logs onto the stream. Oh god. Somebody that is watching this now was not watching when we were talking about that. So now they don't know. Oh, this is tough. Like, I had it the first time and then I lost it. Theo, why? Well, that's the thing, right? There has never been, and there probably never will be, an advertisement that wasn't designed to exploit you in some way. Like, until advertisements are made that are not made explicitly for the purpose of attracting your attention and exploiting you into spending money on shit that either you don't want or need, then fuck advertising, dude. The only ethical advertisement is a blocked advertisement. Alright, so this is gonna fall. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Wall jump? Well, but this is gonna fall, isn't it, if I touch it? Oh. Oh, okay. I thought that, well, what the fuck? I thought it was gonna fall. That's one of the falling ones, isn't it? Because it was all crumbly. This one is clearly impossible. Yeah, I'm with you, Theo. Well, that's the thing, Jebelman, right? Like, it's such... Jebelman is talking about Austin Walker's article on Monster Hunter, and he says that the colonization thing is only a paragraph in a whole article about the game, and it's like, yes, but that's clearly not the... Like, clearly the colonization thing is why he wrote the article. Like, clearly. Like, he goes on about the game and how he enjoys it, but he doesn't review the game, he doesn't say anything about the game besides the fact that he enjoys it until the colonization thing, which is... It's certainly not meant to be just a critique of colonization in general, because a video game writing article website is not the place to do that. But, whatever. My point is, he clearly had an agenda that was wrong when he wrote that article, and instead of admitting he was wrong, he doubled down on it and made it about race on Twitter. And it's so stupid that the internet gives people a platform for doing that kind of thing. It's such a shame. I bet I can't leave Theo behind here. Jacko says, I've been getting some weird ads recently that I think might be from a Polish nationalist group about the Holocaust. IDK, what to think about it? So, I hate browsing Twitter on my phone because I still get paid advertisements from websites that are pushing for the destruction of net neutrality, even though it's already gone. Oh, nice! I threw Theo into the heart! Mirror magic! Hell yeah. We did it. It feels good. See you later, bird of prey. Thanks for hanging out while I rant about bullshit. Well, I can understand why. I can understand how you could interpret Austin Walker's piece as, you know, talking about it is using Monster Hunter as a springboard to mention the presence of colonialism in our society and, like, remind you, hey, by the way, that shit's bad. But I also think that there are better places to talk about that than a video game review website. Like, maybe a news site like, say, Vice, perhaps, instead of Vice's offshoot that's specifically for video games. I don't know. Wow, I think I actually... Did I do better on this chapter than the last one? I mean, marginally, but yeah, I did. Huh. Alright. Let's do this. We're getting there. I think we might end up doing all the B-sides tonight. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not gonna hold myself to that, but I will say that, like, if we ended up doing all the B-sides, that would be pretty cool. Holy shit, I just did that room in one try. Bye. See ya. I'm done. I will never get any better than that. See you later, everybody. Bye. I'm leaving. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep this streak up. Let's beat this whole B-side without dying. I know, I can't believe how good I am at video games. And it's never going to happen again. That's right. Now I just need to do this room in one try. Oh, shit. This is an interesting remix. This remix is of the music that's in the latter half of the chapter. Yep, that's right. Here we go again. Oh, God. I'm really bad at steering the feathers, so I certainly hope that they aren't like the entire gimmick for this level, because boy, we're gonna be here for a fucking while. I really like this game. I really like that this game, even in the hard levels, is so chillaxed that I beat pretty much that entire previous stage while talking about, like, whatever. You know? Like... I appreciate that, like, I really was, like, focusing on the game in the background for, like, that whole level, but, like, I still was able to do it, because, like, the platforming is so tight and easily understandable that, like, I knew what to do on these levels without even, like, going, like, fucking what? Hang on. 1 second. My YouTube video did the thing. Did the stream hitch for anybody else? Looks like it's still gone. Okay, my YouTube video did the thing where it got like all static and it was like, video error occurred. No? No hitching? Okay. It's like I said, it's been doing that recently where it like will just make my video preview stop and then it's like, hey fucker, time for you to refresh. Oh my god, Geralt Footlover 69 is actually here. Who the fuck did that? Who created an alternate account called Geralt Footlover 69 specifically because of that joke that we made? I mean, congratulations. Congratulations on that, on being bold enough to do that, but god damn it. It's not the kind of stream meme that I want to become a joke. All you gotta do is make your avatar be that fucking image. Yeah, that's pretty high effort. That is a high concept meme. See, this is already harder than the last stage was. Like, we are one screen in, and this is already more difficult. Evil Milton says, "What's the thing with the blessed hashtag?" So, in one of the levels, in one of the earlier levels, Theo says like hashtag blessed, and that was the level where like the stream started having all kinds of like downtime issues. So I started saying hashtag blessed. And people started like mirroring it backwards because we were in like the Evil Cthulhu level, and it just kind of spiraled out of control from there. So now when I have stream issues, people say hashtag blessed. And I hope they continue to do so, because that's great. There we go. That's right. Too #blessed to be #stressed. Oh, fuck this, dude. Alright. So, like, when I said, like, oh man, I hope that they don't use the feathers for all of this, I also meant, like, man, I hope they don't use the bumpers for all of this. Okay, well that wasn't that hard, but still. Damn it. Like, the bumpers aren't that bad, right? Like, you can sort of kind of predict the direction you're gonna go on the bumpers, but it's nowhere near exact. Like, the bumpers seem to be, like, not entirely random. Like, if you land on the right side of them, like, they will shoot you in the same direction-ish every time, but, like, it's not as exact as it might hopefully be, I guess? Jacko says, what's the thing with Geralt's feet? So, you came in just before we were talking about that. We were talking about how PC Gamer uses the Geralt foot image of him in the bathtub, and it makes people very upset, and it's very funny. And I was like, I can't wait until Geralt Footlover 69 joins the chat, someone said. And so someone decided to take that joke to its logical extreme, I guess. Wait, how the hell do I do that? Don't understand. At least this music is appropriately relaxing for the difficulty of this level. God, I felt like shit earlier today. I had such a headache earlier, and now I feel all right, but it's because I chugged medicine. That seems sensible. No, that is not a sensible chuckle. That is a very heretical chuckle. Chuckling about the Geralt bathtub scene. Oh, this is hard. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. What do I do? What do I do? I guess I just gotta be faster. Okay. Oh. What kind of medicine? How much alcohol did it have? It was just extra strength Tylenol. So here's the thing about Crohn's disease that I didn't know until my doctor told me. Oh. You have to actually be very careful what medicine you take while you have abscesses, like I do right now. Like, I can take whatever medicine I want when I don't have any abscesses, but right now I still have those 2 abscesses that I've had for a couple months now, and as long as I still have those, I have to be careful how much, like, medicine that thins your blood and all that kind of stuff that I take, because, like, taking too much of it will make me have an intestinal bleed, and then I'll fucking die, so I have to be very careful about that. I've read some horror stories. Since being diagnosed with Crohn's, I have read some very, very bad horror stories about things that have happened to people who don't take care of their bodies. So, like, I have been taking very good care of myself recently. Like, I have lost a lot of weight. I've been eating healthier. I have unfortunately been eating less burgers. I've been very careful with what medicine I take, and I've been taking my colitis medicine every day. Like, my life has changed very significantly. And, like, I was only diagnosed with Crohn's like 2 months ago. Shit, dude. Serious question, can you drink alcohol? Yes, I can, but not in super... I'm not supposed to do it in, like, super high amounts. Like, I'm not supposed to get, like, blackout drunk anymore. Which I never really did. I'm not that into alcohol, really, but, like, I'm not supposed to have that much in copious amounts. Like a couple of shots of Fireball every now and again is fine, but like I'm not supposed to drink like entire bottles of whiskey just by myself. But actually, I think I would be better off than some people would, because I don't know why. I'm not very heavy. Like I guess I'm tall, but I'm not very heavy. But like I can really handle my alcohol. Like it takes like seriously like half a bottle of Jack Daniels before I start getting like really there, and then like after I drink a whole lot, like then I start feeling it. Like I have to drink a whole lot in a real short amount of time in order to really feel it. Otherwise I just get kind of woozy a little bit. But I don't drink very often, so I don't really take advantage of that, I guess. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Like, I haven't had the surgery to like remove parts of my intestines, but I talked to the doctor, right? And I said like, under what circumstances would I have to have that? And he was like, well, so you're taking medicine right now that reduces your white blood cell count, thins your blood, and all that stuff, so that the abscesses go away and your immune system stops attacking you. Like, it's basically like a nuclear strength immunosuppressant, right? And so I'm taking that, and he said that, like, if the abscesses get worse while you're taking that medicine, it means that they're not going to get better, and we have to remove that part of your intestines before the tissue goes dead. Because if the tissue itself dies because it's like been attacked so much by my immune system, then it won't ever recover and it won't be able to pass food along, and that's fucking bad. You don't want that to happen. Like, again, some of the horror stories I've read have been specifically about that, about like dead tissue in your intestines. So yeah, like that's why I'm making sure to take my medicine, because I don't want that shit to fucking happen. That's horrible. Well, see, that's why I was so concerned about the gallbladder stuff too, is because the doctor told me, we need to take this gallbladder out because these stones are small enough that they have a chance of passing into your stomach and getting stuck in the tube leading from the gallbladder, like down to like that part of your body. And if that happens, the tube might rupture and then your body will go septic and then you will die. So we probably should deal with that before that becomes a problem. And I was like, yeah, we probably should. So, yeah, that's terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying. I'm not necessarily scared that I'm gonna die tomorrow or anything like that, but like, man, it really sobers you a little bit. Not to joke about the alcohol stuff, but it's really sobering to be like, holy shit, dude. Like, I could find out tomorrow that I am going to like lose like 20 pounds of my intestines. Like, it's scary. It's very scary. And so that's why I've been getting sick a lot recently. Like, those of you who follow my Let's Plays and stuff, like, you have seen, right, me posting about how I'm getting the flu, like, every other week, and it's because, like, my immune system is just fucked. Like, I have, like, cancer patient levels of immune system right now, because, like, I can't really take any flu medicine, because I have to be careful how much of that stuff I take, and also, I'm taking the Crohn's medicine to make the abscesses go away, which makes my immune system pretty much non-functional, which fucking sucks. It's a bummer. It's a fucking bum rap. Never great when a doctor ends a sentence with, which might kill you. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. I'm actually okay with the bumpers. Like I was complaining about the bumpers a minute ago, but you know what? Like, once you get used to like the directions that they send you in, okay. Like, it's not as bad. I mean, I don't like the bumpers. Like, I tolerate the bumpers. Like, the bumpers are like a college professor that you don't really like, but it's a required class. It's like, alright, bumpers, you and me, we may not get along, but I tolerate your existence. Hey. Oh, this room looks like it sucks. Oh, this room looks like it really sucks. Oh, dude. Seriously? Really? Seriously? This is like the one thing that I'm the worst at, and you're gonna have me do it for this level. Oh, God. That's right, courage. You gotta be courageous. Oh, dude. I mean, you want to get real. You want to get real for a second. Like, I mean, really, I'm not all that worried about it, you know? Like, if it happens and I end up in the hospital and I fucking die, then oh well. At least people will watch my YouTube videos after I'm dead. At least I'll make the news. Stunning, aspiring Let's Player gets fucking killed by Crohn's disease. Watch his YouTube videos posthumously and make him popular. Like, YouTube will contact me for partnership after my death. They'll be like, dude, you want to be you want to be an affiliate? Corpse of Jacobs. Oh shit. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. My grip's gonna run out. Ooh, close. Oh, I fucked it. It's fucked. Or no, it might not be fucked, actually. Depending. Okay, I fucked it. It worked for Laurence Olivier. Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, alright, you want to know what my fear is, right? My fear is that I'm going to die from dysentery. That is what I don't want to have happen. Is like, oh, here lies C. Jacobs. He fucking died from dysentery in 2018. But it's a real possibility. Yeah, Laurence Olivier is Lawrence of Arabia. I believe. Yeah, it's see, that's the thing. It's really unlikely that I die from dysentery, but listen, I might go out in the way of many an Oregon Trail character. And who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? It might happen tomorrow. Like, that's what's scary about it. What's scary about it is that shit might happen tomorrow. I might die tomorrow and then, like, not be able to tell any of my internet friends because I'm fucking dead from pooping myself too much. That's the scary part. Like, I'm not worried. Like, there's no point in being worried because, like, if you spend all your time worrying about it, then, like, you won't have time to enjoy your life otherwise. But still, shit, dude. That's serious stuff. Oh, this is hard. This is tough. Like, this room is like a real, like, order of operations kind of thing. Is it gonna come back? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, okay, here's what I'll say to you guys. If I die, I'm gonna come back as a ghost, and I'm gonna haunt YouTube. I'm going to make ghost YouTube videos, and I'm going to, I'm gonna keep asking people to donate to my Patreon. Okay, I think I can get in there and dash left into it before it comes back across the spikes. I think. God, this feather right here at the start is so frustrating. Because it's like, at least they put that right at the start so that, like, if you fuck it up, it's over with and you can just redo. Oh, there we go. Okay. What? What? I don't understand. Wait, what? Fucking what? I don't even understand how to, like, comprehend what I was seeing there. If I have to sell out to make money, you'd understand. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, thankfully, like, seriously, on a serious note, like, thankfully, my insurance covers the medicine I need for the Crohn's for the most part. Like, the immunosuppressants, those cost me $50 for a refill, and that's 2 I have to have of those a month, because I mean, like, some of the medicine I have to take is for, like, when I need it kind of stuff, like when there's pain, but like stuff like the immunosuppressants, I just take that on the schedule, so that's like $100-ish a month that I assuredly have to pay, and I'm trying to get my insurance to cover that so I don't have to pay it anymore, because I've already got bills that I have to pay. Like, I've already got that kidney stone bill thing that I'm still fucking dealing with, so like, I've still got shit that I have to pay. However, I guess it could be worse. Like, it's not bad enough that I'm gonna show my Patreon every single day, every single video, like, hey, donate to my Patreon, and I'll cut off more limbs in the surge. Like, comment, and subscribe, stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna do that, but, you know, it still fucking sucks. It still really sucks. Oh. Gotta focus. We gotta focus on the platform. I don't know. I don't think I would ever sell out. Like, I don't think I could ever bear with myself doing that. Like, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I started being one of those fucking horrible, scummy YouTube fucks who, like, exploits every view out of his viewers by, like, I died and came back to life, and it's like, I went to bed last night. Like, that's the content of the video. Eh. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Like, without the medicine that I have right now, that I'm taking right now, I will die. 100% guaranteed, no chance of survival. If I don't have this medicine, I will die. And they're charging me for it. It's fucking great, man. Don't you love capitalism? It's fucking amazing. Just the utter gall. The utter gall to say, like, we would rather have you fucking die than be unable to pay for this medicine. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, it's seriously some fucking 1984 shit. If I do sell out, do it ironically and to the tune of a Real Big Fish song. Okay. I like Real Big Fish. Maybe I'll do that fuck off song that they do. I like that song. You don't get it, why don't you go shove your head back up your ass and don't waste my time. I don't need your opinion. No. Oh, I fucked it. I have to do this right on the first try. This room is hard. This room, I would say, is probably the trickiest room that we've done yet on this stream. Like, cause it's very technical. Like, this is a very technical room where, like, you have to know your way around all of these various, like, mechanics, like, in order to do this right. I still don't even know what to do at the end. Like, I still have no idea. It's tough. Man, people are talking about economics and stuff in the chat now. Now we're intelligent. That's what we are. We're smart people talking about the economy and like, capitalism and stuff. I don't know. I just leave that kind of talk to people that are smarter than me from a business standpoint, really. I see people on Twitter railing against capitalism and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, it's bad. What am I gonna do about it? I don't know, because if they don't give me my medicine, I'll die, so there's nothing I can really do. I like that Sonic image that's like, there's no such thing as ethical consumption under capitalism. And I disagree with it, but I think it's pretty funny. Okay, now what the fuck am I supposed to do? What do I do? Okay, so maybe I get the top one. After I refresh my dash, I use the dash to get the top one, fall down to the bottom one, and then send the bottom one over to the right. Maybe that's what I have to do here. I wouldn't know, because only 1 out of like 100 attempts make it that far into this room. Okay, if I had one complaint about this game, I think that's what it would be. I think it's that they save the hardest challenge for the end of some rooms, so like, you end up getting really numb to the easier stuff, like going around this goddamn loop for this feather thing. Like, they save the hardest challenge for the end of the room, so like, you're already fatigued from doing the easy stuff a whole bunch, and then you have to do the hard thing, and it's like, fuck, dude. See, that's the thing, right? Like, I don't know nearly... See, that's the reason why I don't talk, like, business or politics or religion or anything like that on my streams, is because, like, I don't really know enough about that kind of stuff, or I'm not really all that involved in it to know. And so, I don't know, getting involved with it is just a bad idea. Because I don't really know what I'm talking about, so I don't really want to do this. I don't really want to spend the time doing the research just so that I can give my opinion to my YouTube audience. It's like, it's not really worth my time, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that like I'm uneducated, right? Like, I guess I do pay attention to that kind of stuff, but I don't really seek it out because it just makes me angry. So like, I'm not really about that life. Like, I see that a lot on the internet, where people will look at stuff that just makes them mad, and it's like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you look at stuff that you enjoy? Oh shit, I did it. Nice. Fuck yeah. Make a Patreon tier where I read marks on stream. Ah, that's true, Sarah. That's true. Sarah says that being uneducated about it doesn't stop most people from giving their opinions. That's true. Ooh! One take! One take! We did it. Well, I needed to be a little bit lower down on that man. Riding that wallman. Haha, are these guys crazy? Because they sure are walnuts! Donate to my Patreon at patreon.com/cjacobssa. Would I show my face if someone donated $1,000 or something asking for it? I honestly think I would. Like, I'm not really all that reserved about not showing my face. Because here's the thing, right? Like, I tried to play it fast and loose with keeping my real life separate from my video game channel life. Like, you guys already know mostly what my real name is. Like, you guys already know mostly where I live. I talk to you guys about my life and the problems I have and all that stuff. Like, I don't show my face because, like, showing my face is not really relevant to the YouTube channel, you know? Like, I don't really like that face cam kind of stuff, so I don't really do that on my YouTube videos. So, I mean, if someone really, like, if it was someone's dying fucking wish to see me do a face reveal, then sure, I'd do it. Like, I'm not especially reserved about showing my face, it's just that I don't do it because it's not really all that relevant to the content that I make. Oliver Maxwell says, please don't show your face. I've seen you in my mind for Bubsy is so long that anything else would shatter my brain. God, I'm so sorry that you see me as Bubsy. I cannot imagine a worse hell. Post in the fashion threads on something awful so that we can see what shoes you rock. God, those threads are excruciating. Because, like, you look at the goons that are like doling out the advice on people's fashion, and they look like the most earnest neckbeard fuckers ever. Like, they're like, actually, you shouldn't be wearing Timbs with those pants. Actually, you shouldn't be wearing this after Labor Day. A just stylish fedora with a feather in it. That's how you know it's not like normal fedoras. Just designer glasses that I paid $500 for. Those threads are so excruciating. Because some of those people have no fucking right to give advice on fashion. I mean, if you guys really want to imagine what I look like, just imagine like a child. A child with a beard. That's really all. Like, someone on a past stream said that they imagined that I just look like a generic white guy, and that was pretty much the most accurate statement. Like, I just look like a generic white guy, I guess, but with like a round face. Yeah, so Something Awful has well, that's what Something Awful has an entire subforum for, right? Is like for fashion advice and stuff like that. And it's very, very cringeworthy. Oh god. The music changed, which means this is getting more intense. Yeah. Oh, listen to this music. Oh yeah. So chill. I'm literally like the John Mulaney bit where he says he's not an adult, he's just a sick/tired-looking tall child. That's pretty much what I am. Like, that's a very good descriptor, actually. And especially, so, I've been getting very, like, skinny lately because of the Crohn's stuff, right? Like, I've been losing a lot of weight. Like, I used to weigh, like, 175, 180-ish, and now I weigh, like, 150, and I've been getting very skinny because I'm not turning any of that into, like, lean muscle. Like, I'm not working out or anything. Like, I'm just, like, losing weight because I've been eating less and eating healthier and, like, not eating as much. And so I've been getting more skinny than I've been in a very long time, since, like, high school. And, like, it's very surreal to see myself this way. Like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, for my whole life, I've been like a pudgy little cherub, and now my face, actually, I can see my cheekbones. It's, like, weird. God, I was not a healthy child. I ate a lot of fast food as a kid, but I was never, like, overweight. Like, I just have a very round face. Is C. Jacobs' essay a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas reference? No, but it doubles as one, doesn't it, though? Kinda? Like, because it's a reference to Something Awful, right? Something Awful forums, because, like, whenever I'm not on SA, I put SA at the end of my name. But also, yeah, I heard a lot of San Andreas jokes growing up, because, like, all of my friends would call me CJ, right? Because that's my name. And, like, my name is C. Jacobs, you know? If you watch the Undertale stream, you'll learn my first name, too. But, like, I guess it does double as a reference, doesn't it? Oh, it's so frustrating to die on, like, the very end of a segment. Skinny fat. Yeah, I used to be skinny fat. Now I'm just skinny. But, like, not like a healthy bragging kind of skinny. Like, I am the unhealthy kind of skinny now. Where it's like, I can't eat red meat anymore. Or anything like that in copious amounts. Like, I can't eat chicken in, like, high amounts because it's got too much sodium and it doesn't break down in my stomach enough anymore. So, like, there's a lot of food that you need to be like the healthy skinny that I have to avoid now. And so, it's very surreal. I really like this chapter so far. This chapter is providing like just the right amount of like tricky challenge while also being fair, I think. Like, a lot of the challenge of this chapter has come from like that attitude of like, oh, I can do it, it's just hard. And I really like that. I'm wondering if Evil Madeline is going to show up. Like, I wonder if that part is going to be like a part of this. Because we're following her hair. Oh shit, there she is! Hi! Basically what I'm saying is that I'm hollowed. Yeah, pretty much. I've lost my humanity. Right, like, there are a lot of protein sources that I have to avoid. So, I mean, I guess I can talk about that more if you want me to. So, like, the diet that I have to basically be on now is I have to avoid a lot of protein sources because, red meat, like steak, chicken, like poultry, that kind of stuff, like, that takes a very long time to break down in your intestines and your stomach because it's just tough. It's just tough food. Like, it takes a lot of enzymes to break that stuff down, as opposed to softer food. Softer food without all that much protein, sodium, and fat, and all that stuff. So I have to avoid that stuff because, like, basically what Crohn's disease is, for those that haven't heard me explain it before, is it's basically holes in your gut. Like, your immune system, due to some deficiency in your fucking DNA, like, your immune system attacks your intestines when there's no food in it. So, if you ever go for a little while without eating and you have Crohn's disease, your immune system will be like, oh shit, something's not right, and start eating through the walls of your intestines. And then, that develops abscesses, which fill up with pus and all kinds of nasty stuff. They fill up with food and it gets infected and it's bad stuff, which is why I have to eat healthier now. So, I gotta take a drink. I've been talking a lot. So, I have to avoid those foods because I have those abscesses. When I don't have the abscesses, I'll be able to eat pretty much whatever I want. But with the abscesses, I have to avoid that stuff because it will pass by those abscesses and it'll just fucking burn. It just hurts. Like, I have had that happen once where it just, oh my god, it's the worst pain you will ever feel in your life. It fucking hurts, dude. Like, it's because when your food moves through your intestines after you eat, like, your intestines like squeeze, and like that squeezing sensation, that really hurts if you have the abscesses, because obviously it's like just an open sore that's going, yeah, and it just, oh god, it's not great. I do not wish Crohn's disease on anybody. It's horrible. Wow, I did that room in one try. Holy shit. Or 2 tries. 1 try. Some tried. Oh my god. I don't even know what to do there. Well, that was wrong. My vocalization of an open sore is very apt. Well, that's what it feels like. When it like squeezes, it just feels like it's going like it's like a fist closing in your stomach. It sucks, dude. It really sucks. I hate it. So what kind of soft foods do you eat? So I eat a lot of like so I have to get that nutrition, right, from other places that are similar, but they're literally softer food with less fat, like stuff like potatoes, stuff like fish, food that has a lot of the same nutrients, but it's just softer food, like it's just easier to eat. Like, I have to eat a lot of, I have to eat a lot of fish. And, like, when I do eat red meat, I have to eat it, like, cut up into little bits. Otherwise it won't break down all the way. However, having the gallbladder out actually will help with that, my doctor said. He said that, like, now you can probably eat, like, red meat and stuff a little bit more frequently, because, without the gallbladder, my stomach is constantly producing the bile. So, like, it'll be able to constantly break that stuff down instead of trying to do it all at once and then failing. So yeah, it's, Crohn's disease, not great. But yeah, while I have these abscesses, it's like down to like 2 meals a day. So like, people recommend that you eat 3 meals a day, right? Like, you talk to a doctor and the doctor will say, oh yeah, 3 square meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's what you need. Well, my doctor was like, so you probably should only eat like a big breakfast and then like an almost dinner time meal. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. And I was like, okay. Okay, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here, dude. I have no idea. Can I eat all fish? Well, I don't know. I eat like fish fillets and stuff a lot. Like just seafood in general. I like Long John Silver's. Like I don't eat fast food very much anymore since being diagnosed with Crohn's, but like Long John Silver's and other fast food places that do fish, those are my fucking jam, dude. Because that's like the one like fast food thing I can eat without getting like really fucked. Save the yeah, okay, that's probably right. Yeah, I think I'm using the feather when I don't have to. Okay, I didn't think I could make that, but I guess I can. Alright. Well, shit. Sorry, I was doing that way harder than I had to be. What? What? Game was like, fuck you, pal. It's nice to talk about all this stuff, because the only people that I've ever really talked about this stuff with is my girlfriend, because, I mean, it's the kind of stuff that she has to know. Like, so it's nice to be able to talk about it. Alright, I have to do the feather last on that one, I think. How much is this game on Steam? Amazingly, I've gushed about this the whole time. This game is $20 on Steam. $20 for this fucking masterpiece. Like, it's incredible. Like, $20 is a fantastic price. Like, I've gotten like 10 hours of content out of this game just from these streams alone. Like, it's amazing. Like, the utter generosity of the developers for the fucking product that they've made is incredible. No, Sean Terry, I do not know what that is. You know, someone said, when we were doing this chapter for the A-side, somebody said, I believe, that this chapter was a pain in the ass for the B-side, for the part with Evil Madeline, and man, they sure were correct. Oh, the feather respawns. Okay, right. Got it. Alright, well that makes my life a little bit easier. I think after we finish this B-side, we'll stop, because I'm getting kind of tired. But, yeah. It's been interesting to talk about all this stuff. Like not having much left to talk about with the game, it kind of like gives us room to talk about other stuff, which is interesting. Oh, it like respawned when I was right on top of it. I wasn't prepared. I was prepared to dash. But the game was like, no, don't dash. Don't do it. You know what I will say, though? I will say that getting Crohn's disease is a good way to lose weight. So if you ever wanted to lose weight but you're too scared to try, just get Crohn's disease. You'll lose that weight real fast. rice porridge. Huh. You know what? I've heard of it, but I've never had it. I imagine that would be pretty easy to digest. I eat a lot of fish and rice. That's a lot of what I consist on now, because fish is very easy to digest. Which is good, because fish is tasty. Other weight loss options: amputation and amphetamines. Oh boy, that's like real exact. Oh god. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. It's good for MMA fighting. If you remove your intestines, then you weigh less. Probably hurts less when you get punched in the stomach, too. There's less of you to punch. Oh, God. Battle and why? Battle and why must you be so difficult? Man, that's a bummer that feather doesn't respawn faster. That makes life so much more difficult. Yeah, you can ask Mario. Mario would know a lot about jump roping to lose weight, considering you have to do it 1,000 fucking times to get that one moon. Okay, not literally 1,000 times, but it feels like 1,000 times. Yeah, my organs did betray me. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, eventually, if I keep getting organs removed, I won't have any left to betray. Like, they won't betray me anymore, because I won't have any. For the record, we're not getting any closer to solving this room. Like, this room is insane. Like, I'm really not sure of the order of operations in this room. Like, I have this part down, but, like, the rest of this room is a mystery to me. Like, I know I have to do that. Like, and then the rest of this is just fucking, I don't have any idea. Like, I think I had the right idea, but I don't know how to get that one at the bottom. Like, surely I can't get that one at the bottom in time and then make it back to battle. Try going top to bottom on the second part. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try doing that. Because, like, I thought that I had the right solution, but it seems like I don't. Like, I thought that this was right, like going, like, just up and then around the middle to her, but I don't think that's correct. I don't know. We'll just try it a couple different ways and see what works. Because, like, clearly, like, I clearly know what you need to do here. It's just hard. It's just really, really difficult. Like, okay, so the screen scrolls when I go over there. So, like, I have to make sure to get that bottom one before going over. Maybe I have to go bottom to top. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I have to go down after getting the feather for a second time. Do I have a list of games that I want to stream? Sort of, but, like, I don't really, like, it's not a hard list. Like, it's just some games that I feel like, okay, like, yeah, I would stream that someday when I don't have 1,000 Let's Plays on my plate. Like, we're gonna be getting back to Darkest Dungeon eventually, once the A Lamau DLC comes out. Unless that is out, I don't know. I haven't kept up with Darkest Dungeon recently. Oh god, fucking damn it. Oh, I almost got it. Someone wants me to stream Skyrim, and I very much don't want to do that, but I will, because that sounds like a fun nightmare. Like, I couldn't tell you what my list is, but I do have a list. Oh shit! Oh, I think I got it. Okay. I just needed to go up a little more. Okay, I got this time. There we go. Now I just need to do the rest of this room. Christ. I mean, yeah, Skyrim is chill, but it's also a very bad video game. Like, Skyrim is not fun. Like, I don't know, man. I do not like Skyrim. Like, I don't like the writing in Skyrim. I don't like the gameplay in Skyrim. Like, I barely like the music in Skyrim. Like, I hardly like anything about that game. So I don't know if that would be a great game for me to stream. Quantum Break again with my new 1080p setup. That's an interesting idea, actually. That is an interesting idea. Do the opposite choices of the ones that I picked. Because now I can stream the game at maximum quality, whereas I couldn't do that on my previous computer that I had back then. Oh, you don't have to sad face about it, Evil Milson. There's nothing to be sad about. It's just that like I don't know if Skyrim would make a good stream game, because I think I would spend half the time complaining about how I don't like it. Like, and to some extent, that's kind of why people watch my streams, is because people like hearing me complain about things for some reason. But like, I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. I do know I'm getting that mod that removes the spiders, though. That's for sure. Oh, so close. Play a titty anime game? Maybe I will. Maybe I will play a titty anime game. And then I'll get banned. I could say like, oh man, YouTube deleted my channel. And I could go to news outlets. And I could be like, YouTube deleted my up-and-coming indie hit gaming channel. Give me views and subscribes on my Patreon. I like calling it a Patron. That's a terrible thing to call. Like maybe I should do that. Maybe instead of saying like patrons or donators to my Patreon, I should call you patrons. Like, join and become a patron today. So you know it's what you've always wanted to be. If you look at it right, Dark Souls is basically a titty anime game. Yeah, that's true. When you think about it. We were the Dark Souls all along. That's right, a heated gaming moment. Man, I guess that's the one. So we talked about that a little earlier, about how I don't really want to be like super crazy popular, but like if I ever were to get super crazy popular, it would be great. It would be great for people to excuse some of the dumb shit that I might say as like, oh, it was a heated gaming moment. Like, imagine the shit you could get away with, and people would say, oh, it was just a heated gaming moment. Yeah, this is I'm willing to say that I think this screen is too long. Like, they could have split the two challenges of this screen up into, you know, two screens. But I guess that's part of the challenge, right? Is like, yes, it is too long, but like, that's why it's hard, is because you have to do it all right in one go. That doesn't mean I am a fan of it, though. Je suis un patron. Oh, those gamers and their inherent misanthropy. Yeah, weird. Weird how that's a problem that only gamers have. Only gamers have that problem, so let's ban video games. I wonder if is Jack Thompson still alive? He is, isn't he? He probably is still alive, just despite video games. It was all the video games' fault that I did violence. It's, you know what? Just blame the video games. I played World of Warcraft for 27 hours in a row, and now my legs don't work. It's all the video games' fault, and not mine. Jack Thompson is still alive. That's a shame. What a rude thing to say. Oh man, it's a real shame that that guy's still alive. He doesn't like my hobby. To be fair though, Jack Thompson did a lot to lobby against the social progression of video games. Like I feel like without people like him, video games would be a lot more progressive already. Actually, video games would have a lot more varied topics to cover. Like, I feel like video games kind of got stuck in a rut. Like, they were characterized for their violence, and so now video game violence is, as a side effect of that, video game violence is still very prevalent, I guess. Like, do video games cause violence in real life? No, of course they fucking don't. Of course they don't, unless you're predisposed to be violent. Like, in which case, that's not the video game's fault. Like, of course they don't. They don't do any of the things that Jack Thompson and company said they do. However, like, if you are a violent person and you play violent video games, then you could be convinced in your state of mind to commit violent acts because you saw it in the video game. But again, not the game's fault. That's whoever let you play the game's fault. Like, and sometimes you can't stop that, right? Like, if a video game is marked as rated M for mature, and an adult buys it, and then they do violent shit because they saw it in the video game and thought it was okay, not the game's fault for existing. 99.9% of people go their entire lives without being violent because they saw it in a video game. You know? Like, the idea of video games promoting violence to children is goddamn stupid. And putting video games in that pigeonhole for several years, I think, did a lot of harm to their ability to grow into other genres and all that kind of stuff. And so that's a real shame. Yeah, Jack Thompson, he never won a single fucking case. He just made a lot of noise. Like, from the beginning, it was empirically untrue that video games cause violence, and it's still untrue today. Like, a kid playing violent video games, like, maybe if they are influenced enough by the game to believe that what they see in the game is acceptable in the real world, sure, they might be influenced to be a violent person from there. However, again, not the game's fault. That is the parents' fault for allowing their child to have access to M-rated games, like my dad does with Grand Theft Auto and my little brother, who is like 7. However, my little brother, he's actually surprisingly mature about it. Like, he understands that what he's seeing is basically like a cartoon. So, like, if you've got that mindset, then maybe some of the stuff in that game is not appropriate for children, but the violence itself is maybe not a problem because it's very over-the-top cartoony stuff. But you get what I mean. Like, yes, if a child from a very young age witnesses violent video games, fair enough, it'll tint their view of reality. But that's not a reason to censor the development of video games themselves. And it's so strange that those people are still around to this day, that still feel that way, and still are trying to do that kind of thing. Because it's like, why? What do you stand to gain? Like, do you really think that it'll make a better society to make video games harder to obtain for, like, people who are their audience, who are of the age and maturity that they say they should be to play them? Like, I don't get it. Why can't more gamers be like Ola Lilia? That guy sure knows how to degrease a pizza. Damn it! Oh, this room. We're so close to the end. I can feel it. Like, this has to be one of the final rooms because this is a heated gaming moment. I know, Ulalilia is great. It's a shame that YouTube's changes to their comments and stuff made him leave YouTube, because his videos are great. I don't know if you can even still watch his videos. I think he might have just totally shut down his channel and gone to Facebook or whatever. I wonder what that guy is doing nowadays. I was told that he actually has done a really good job of, like, cleaning up his life and, like, living with his disorder. Like, last I heard from Something Awful, Ulalilia has a job now. He's still working on his Platform Masters game. He lives in a different home now with not such shitty living circumstances. Like, I've heard that guy's actually doing all right. Oh God. Does anyone remember the last time they had to lie about their age to play a video game? I do, actually. I actually do remember that. I was able to get away with buying Tomb Raider by lying about saying I was old enough. I don't remember what the circumstances were, but yeah, like Tomb Raider was, of course, like a very violent action game, and I believe Tomb Raider was rated M back in the day, like not the modern Tomb Raiders, but like the old school ones. And I wanted to play them because I was like, man, that Lara Croft lady, she's got polygons for days, and also she dual wields guns, and I really like dual wielding guns in video games. So like, I wanted to play it, but I was not of that age yet where you can play M-rated video games and buy them by yourself. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna lie about it and see how it goes. And it worked. I played Tomb Raider. Probably because the guy didn't give a shit, probably. Like, it probably isn't because I got away with lying about my age, because I still look very young anyway. But, like, it is probably because, whoever was at the checkout or whatever, they just didn't care. I mean, points to them, I guess. Tomb Raider's a fun game. Not so great controls, but fun game. Fuck this dude. Oh man, the railing against Doom and Wolfenstein back in the day, that annoys me a lot. Because, like, it's the kind of thing where it's like, it's the Austin Walker. It's the Austin Walker of the previous generation. Like, they didn't even fucking play Doom. They didn't look at anything except, oh shit, they mentioned the word hell and there are demons. So obviously this is turning kids into Satanists. And shit like that, right? Like, clearly, if you play even the first level of Doom, like, it's very clear. If you read the fucking manual for the original Doom, it's very clear that you are fighting the demons. And I think they even go out of their way in the original Doom to mention that Doom guy is like a Catholic or something. Like even before the utterly insane Doom novels, like, they've made mention of the fact that Doom guy was religious. And like, it's so fucking funny. Like, that they didn't even give a shit. Like, they just saw things they didn't like and they were like, well, fuck context. Like, it's so funny how history repeats itself thinking about it. What do I think about Lawbreakers? I wouldn't know. I haven't played it, and neither has anybody else. Yeah, Doom Guy's a pet owner. Doom Guy loves his pets. Oh, god damn it. Doom was demonized because the Columbine kids made WADs. See, that was a big part of it, right? That was a very important part of why video games got vilified, is because of kids like the Columbine kids who had access to video games, obviously, and people blamed the violent video games instead of society because they were looking for a reason why they did the things that they did, you know? Why they lost their damn minds like they did. And that was a big part of vilifying video games back in the day, is like, it was scary, right? Because video games are this new thing where you can simulate violence against people. And like, yeah, there's also demons and shit, but people saw like, oh man, you're going into a virtual world to kill other human beings. Like, this is something that's never been seen before in a three-dimensional format. Like, where is the world gonna go from here? And as it turns out, nowhere. Nothing came of it. Like, it didn't turn out that id Software was training people to be super soldiers or whatever. But like, still, like, that was a big part of the fear-mongering, was like, you should be afraid of this because it might happen again to you, you know? And like, that affected people a lot. And it shouldn't have. Like, it really shouldn't have. But it's the same kind of thing where, like, media bias and, like, political bias, like, it really affected people in ways that I think stifled video games for many years. God damn it! This is so hard. This is so hard. Like, oh, props to the developers, right? Because this is fair. I will I will safely say that this is a fair challenge, but God, it's so fucking hard. This is so hard. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I've been stuck on this screen for like 15 minutes, but this is just, it's just difficult. Like, I know exactly what to do to finish this damn level off, but oh my God, it's so hard. Yeah! Fucking yeah! Oh my God. Christ. Oh God. And it's not even done yet. Jeez. Oh, this is the deep hurting. This is the deep hurting that I've heard so much about. Oh, that was so close too. Like, I was holding that down on the D-pad at the end there for my goddamn life. Yeah, remember the part of Doom where it told you how to make pipe bombs and shoot up your school? Remember that part of the original Doom? I sure do. That must have been the secret level where you kill Commander Keen. Oh, this part's not over yet. Okay. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? This is what I was talking about, where like it's very clearly towing the line between like trial and error and like you can kind of sort of predict what's going to happen, right? Where it's like, okay, like if I think a couple steps ahead, I probably could do this room on the first try. But like, good luck, dude. Like, the kind of godly reflexes it would take to do that is like beyond me. To be fair, anime inspires violence too. Like how Naruto taught me kill my dad no jutsu. Yeah, exactly. Yup, exactly. Video games and anime, they inspire violence, but not movies. Not movies. Two kids in a trench coat could never sneak into a movie. Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, Slender Man. Look at all the good that has come of Slender Man. I wonder if that movie is still coming out. Is it? Or did it come out? I knew they were making a movie about the events with the girl being stabbed, but it's like dramatized a little bit, so it's like a horror film. I really liked Marble Hornets back in the day. Like that's going on a couple years old now. Like Marble Hornets, that series started like 8 years ago. Like I really enjoyed that back when I was still in high school. Like that was one of the first like internet video series that I actually followed to completion, because like I was first discovering that kind of stuff is possible to do, and I was like, oh shit, this is like really creative film stuff, even though nothing really happens in half of the videos. See you later, Jacko. Don't learn nothing I wouldn't. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Honestly, I really am gonna stop after this level because I'm probably keeping my grandparents awake, like, because it's almost 1 a.m. now and I'm still yelling about video games, so I'm gonna stop now. Not that I really care, but you know. Oh god damn it. Dude, this is a trial. I mean, they're jerks, you know. I don't care about keeping them awake, you know, whatever. But still, it's kind of a bummer. Kind of a rude thing to do. I'm not a rude person, you know. Go to sleep, grandson. Okay, This one, I take issue with this level, this screen here, because this feather, you get kind of screwed if you land at on that feather like from the top. So the reason that I keep dying over there is because I keep landing on the feather and then the feather pushes me. So like I get pushed over, I get pushed downward, and then I can't get out of that area in time. Like here. Like I have to land on the feather at like a very, very high angle, because if I come at it like even like a little bit too low, like it doesn't work and I can't get out because you can't turn fast enough. And that kind of sucks. They really could stand to make that a little better. But overall, I have felt like this level has been very fair. It's just, we're getting to the part where they're like, abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Damn it, I almost had it too. I will say that this game does a good job of avoiding being frustrating. Like, some of you may remember that I was getting quite a bit frustrated the other day when I was fighting the Orphan of Cause and Bloodborne on the one stream. But, I mean, that was a self-imposed challenge, but still, like, it was quite frustrating. But this game, despite the difficulty, I think, manages to avoid that pitfall pretty nicely. There we go. Oh my god, it's still not over. Dude. Okay. Alright, this is a little long now, I think. This has gotten a little bit long-winded. I wanna be the guy of platformers. See you later, Rock the House MD. Thanks for showing up. We are all #blessed. Nope, that's not correct. Yeah, really, the ride never ends. How did we even identify games before Dark Souls? Man, that's a good question. Like, we were just stuck in the dark. But before the days of identifying games as Dark Souls, we might as well have not even played video games. Like, video games may as well have not existed. But what's the Dark Souls of Dark Souls? That's a question. I would say that Bloodborne is the Dark Souls of Dark Souls. Doom clones. Okay. Gotcha. Makes sense. Demon Souls. Right, yeah. It's the Demon Souls of Dark Souls. Oh, fuck that. Oh, that's... Oh, I don't like that. That's... Oh. Alright, that is pretty trial and error-y. Because they didn't even put a viewport in this room to see that was coming. All right, Celeste, you're kind of trying my nerves a little bit. And I was just complimenting you on not trying my nerves. Half-Life clones. It's the Half-Life of Doom of Dark Souls. What? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't even know how I'm gonna see the seasides. Like, the seasides for this are just gonna be absolutely bugfuck crazy. Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. That's right, the Halo killer. Yep. Except that Halo was already dead because it's a console for first-person shooter. Maybe that's my bias seeping through. Maybe that's my... Ooh! Maybe that's my Metal Gear Solid 2 bias, is that I don't like console FPS games. Yikes. Okay. So that is not where I want to jump. That is the incorrect time to jump. I only played Halo 1 when it came to PC, just because I didn't really ever have a platform on which to play it before that. Oh, fuck me. Woo! Woo! Ah! Deep hurting. I felt so smart. I was like, oh, I did it! I did it in one try! Aw. I did, I got owned. Damn it. I felt so smart. I felt so good about myself, and it was just yanked away by I wanna be the guy style falling platforms. Oh boy. Alright, we got this. We can do this. It has to be over soon. Like, my death count on this is gonna be crazy. Like, I am nervous to even see what my death count is on this one. Oh, fuck off. I don't know how I survived that. Oh. Okay. Whew. Oh my god, it's still not over. God damn this level, dude. This level... Okay. I'm willing to say this one's a little bit too long. This is fucked, dude. This... Like, a third of this stream has been this level. Oh, this one relies on bumpers. So this one's... I'm not gonna like this one, I don't think. I am willing to say that this one's too long. Like, this is the first one that I would consider, like, too long and too difficult. However, we'll persevere. We've persevered this long. We can persevere a little while longer. It's exhausting. It really is. It's fatiguing, this level. Because, like, there's no safety. Like, and I guess that's right. That's kind of the point of the B-sides, right? Is that they take away all of the safety nets that you have in the main game. Like, you have to do it perfectly, or else you won't win. But, boy, that is tiring. Okay, Battling, play nice here. Ooh. Okay. God, man, the B-sides for the next areas is gonna be crazy if this one is this difficult. Man, I'm so schizophrenic about this. Like, I do so well for so long, and then I just go absolutely terrible. Like, it's so... Like, there's no consistency with my skill at this game. Oh my god. I like how we barely talked about the game you're streaming. Well, you know, like, it's the kind of thing where we have talked about pretty much everything there is to talk about Celeste for now. Like, we'll have more to talk about when we get to the seasides and start doing some of the harder stuff. But damn, for now we've pretty much exhausted the game. For talking about it. Like, this is why I like streaming, is because I don't really have to talk about the game, like, all the damn time. Like, there can be streams where I talk about other stuff. It is kind of taxing on my voice, though, to talk so much at once. Like, I'm just not used to talking this much at once. And even then, I sometimes do very long streams. Oh. Yep, one more screen. I hope this is the end. For all of your sakes, and mine, I hope this is the end. Like, you wanted deep hurting? Well, you're fucking getting it, dude. Fuck. Yeah, I can already tell that the second half of this screen is gonna be a nightmare. I'm gonna have to take a break from using my hands after this. Like, I'm gonna have to go right to bed after this, because, like, my fucking hands hurt. Which is harder, playing this game or making a game like this? That's a good question. I would say that making the game is probably harder, not just because you have to test it in all kinds of situations, but also because making a game is just not very easy. Yeah, I imagine that we are almost done with this. Like, if this is not the last screen, we're getting close. Fuck! Oh, I imagine the developers of this game have beaten all of the levels. Like, 6 Ways from Sunday. Like, I imagine that, like, they have not put any challenges in this game that they have not beaten 10 times over. Just to make absolutely sure that it's possible and that it fits with the difficulty curve. Because this game has a very good difficulty curve overall. But, like, yeah, I imagine that this game went through very, very extensive testing. And if you want to know about the if you want to know about the testing, you can ask Sex Rex on Something Awful, because he's one of the beta testers. Yes. I think it would be really cool to have a level maker for this game, though. Like, Celeste maker. Like, that would be pretty awesome. That would be awesome, and also brutal in some situations. Have I ever played Dust Force? Very briefly. I very briefly played it, and then I was like, eh. Not that I didn't like it, it's just I didn't really want to... When I played it, I didn't really want to spend time getting used to the controls and stuff, so I never bothered. But I've seen people do, like, fast playthroughs of Dust Force where it's, like, very efficient, like, cleaning and stuff. Is this a Game Maker Studio game or a Unity game? I imagine this game was probably made in Unity. Like, I don't know for sure, it probably says somewhere, but I imagine this game was probably made in Unity. Like, this game has a lot of particle effects and stuff, so, like, Unity is very good for that, especially in 2D games, so if I had to guess, that's what I'd say. Like, this game is very competently made, too. Like, there aren't any, like, super harsh, like, game-breaking bugs or anything like that. And there are some bugs that the developers have left in because they thought they were cool, or, like, added to the strategy, you know? Like the spike jumping thing that you have to do to get the golden strawberry in the first world. Like, stuff like that they left in because it's neat, you know? Again, this is another case of, like, I know I can do it, but they put the hardest part at the end instead of the beginning. So, like, you have to do the easier stuff and then the harder stuff, and it's just very, very fatiguing. And it's like, I don't agree with that design philosophy, unless it's the kind of thing where it's like, you can save your progress, or there are checkpoints that you can activate along the way, but you don't have to, or stuff like that. Like in a level where you have to do like all of this in one go, it's just too much, I think. Like this is getting into the territory where it's just too much. And I don't know if the rest of the B-sides are going to be this way, but if they are, holy shit, there's going to be some of that deep hurting I was talking about. The laser also does not make this very easy. The laser is really just like harassment on top. It's like adding insult to injury. Yeah, at least there's no live system. Like, if there was a live system, I would not have finished this game. Like, there are two things that they could have done that they didn't that would have ruined this game. The first thing is a live system. If they had put in lives, this game would have been ruined. The second thing is a global timer. So, screens in this game reset when you die, but what they could have done instead is had everything move and operate on a global timer instead of a timer based on the screen. So like the platforms and stuff, the moving enemies and all that didn't reset when you die, and that also would have ruined this video game. And they were smart. They were very smart about the design of this game, and I'm very glad for that because I think it made the overall product very, very good. But even a very, very good game, like, still has flaws. And I think that this game does not have many flaws, but I definitely would not say this game is flawless. No video game is flawless. Except for BioShock Infinite. I even joked about that. No game is flawless except for BioShock Infinite. Yeah! Well, hey. We did it. That was tough. That was tough. In a way that I'm not quite sure I liked, but you know what? We did it, and that's what matters. Nope. Not quite there. Well, of course it's the last screen. We gotta get the heart. At least we defeated Madeline, though. That's what I care about. Now, Madeline has a couple of fun idle animations, like scratching her chin in deep contemplation, sneezing, stuff like that. Nope. Jebbo Man says, I like the music changes as though this screen is supposed to be a joke to beat. Yeah, really. Like, this is just as challenging as the rest of it, and yet you've got this goofy pixel music. Fuck! I forgot you have to dash into the hearts to collect them. Damn it. You got me, Celeste. The game got me. They japed me. I was japed. The whole chat is like, fucking what? Shit. I'm a heartbreaker. Yeah. I'm a love taker. Don't you mess around with me. Fuck, dude. I'm so exhausted. Like, as soon as this stream is over, I'm gonna fall into bed and just sleep for a day. Like, I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna be tomorrow at 1 a.m. What do I have to do here? Nope, that's not right. Damn it. I guess I just have to dash on through there. I guess I can't stop on the pink. I just have to go. Center of the Earth. Oh. Yeah, the music kind of got a little off tempo there because I died at a weird spot, but there we go, everybody. We've done it. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. We earned that one. We fucking earned that one. Look at that bird. That bird is me right now. Oh. Let's see it. Christ. let's just take stock for comparison here. Fucking 509 deaths. That's quite significant. Holy shit. Oh, I'm so sorry, Madeline. Well, there you go, everybody. That's where we are now. I have died enough for every subscriber I have on YouTube. I know, I'm like the nameless one. I have died an innumerable amount of times. Well, I guess it is numerable. It's 2194, but listen. There you go, everybody. I think that's gonna do it for now. My voice is very tired. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I am very glad to have you here for this. And I will see you all next time when we finish off the B-sides and maybe look into the C-sides before I fucking die. Take care, everybody.